And a big welcome to the channel. I'm the Motorsport Madman, and this is an unexpected stream. It's the 2024 Daytona 500, the opening round of the 2024 NASCAR Sprint Cup out of nowhere. Why not? Let's do it. It's been delayed 24 hours, so it's supposed to be yesterday. If it had been last night, I wouldn't have been doing it, but delayed due to heavy rain Monday night for, do you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm not the F1 madman, am I? Who said I was the F1 madman? Clues in the name. All angles covered. I've got to listen to this in Dutch. This is main. Yes, Gav. Yes, Anto. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Just before the start of the 2024 Daytona 500. Let's go. Yes, Barry. Mate, this stream, I tell you what, get your seatbelts on, yeah? Get yourself settled in, because I tell you what, this stream will still be here at midnight, guarantee you. This is an all night. So, get your rum and coke out, settle in, get your popcorn, because we're settling in for the night. It is Michael McDowell on the outside, Joey Logano on the inside, on the front row. Now, I'm having to watch this on like a Dutch TV channel. So, it's going to be like, because it's like streamed, it's going to be a bit behind true live. If you're watching from like, if anyone's on an American thing on Fox Sports, like fully live, they're going to be like a minute ahead, but do I give a damn? Nah. Rocket's still in it, might as well. Or if this is fun as well, I'll do the full season. Like if this is good fun tonight, it'll be every Sunday night. Just like, oh mate, Anto, this is gonna be till like 1 a.m. No joke. We're here till 1 a.m. I don't care. I'm here for it. It's a bit of a laugh, a bit more of a casual one, because obviously when the F1 season starts, you know, that's when I'm in like proper analytical mode, innit? Proper going for it. This is just like a bit more of a chilled one, bit more of a let's have a couple of drinks, let's have a chill one. Like when the football watch along channels do the Super Bowl. This is my Super Bowl. Like, I don't really know much about it, but we do it for the vibes and just for the chill and the chat and just to have a chill evening, watch a bit of racing. This is the racing version of the Super Bowl. So I'm here for it. I'd be watching this anyway, so I thought, why not? Why not just rig up a live? We can change the background in it, get a NASCAR theme and everything. Got the yellow theme. So yeah, we can just rig it up and do it in it. I've even printed off a little like guide because I haven't got a clue. I've only heard of about 8 of the drivers being real, so I've got my little spotters guide because I've got to know who's who in it. And that's it. I haven't got a clue going for the lead. Nah, mate, you got to be better than that, here. But I thought, do you know what? This will be a right laugh. And I'll be watching it anyway. See, that's the thing. So why not? I mean, I'm having to watch it in Dutch, which is main, but still. Never seen NASCAR races F1 both ways. Nah, mate. It is not like F1 in any way, shape, or form, mate. It is the polar opposite. This is starting now. I've always wanted to say this. Oh my God, here we go. 2024 Daytona 500. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys! Let's go! Lap 1 of 200, settling for the night. It is Joey Logano with an early lead on the outside. Michael McDowell on the inside. Oh, mate, I can't believe I'm doing this, mate. Daytona 500, let's go! This is going to be an all-time of the night! Who's in the number 20? Who's third then? So it's Christopher Bell pushing Joey Logano on the outside. It's Denny Hamlin's about 5th. I love the number 11 Toyota, Denny Hamlin, on the outside and about 5th place at the minute. Man, I used to support Denny Hamlin back in the day, you know. I used to support Brad Keselowski and Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano. They were my guys when I used to watch this back in like 10 years ago, no joke. 200 laps. Yes, salty dog. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Do you know, I've always wanted to say that. I've wanted to say that when a Grand Prix starts on the F1. Do you know what I mean? Monaco Grand Prix, I'm there. Boogity, boogity, boogity. But this is what it's meant for, mate. Did you expect to see me on full studio mode, giving it full Daytona 500 a week before the F1 season starts? No, you didn't. But here I am. Look at this. There's still side by side are Joey Logano and Michael McDowell at the front. The 2 yellow cars leading the way. Michael McDowell and Joey Logano both in the new Ford Mustang. Mate, nobody's got an advantage, the inside line or outside line. There's no clear advantage at the moment. It is absolutely naked. A few crashes, mate. The only downside to he's getting a nudge there, Michael McDowell on the inside. Joey Logano's virtually being pushed round by Christopher Bell. Yeah, Denny Hamlin's on the outside, about the 4th car back. Mate, it's clean so far. Into lap 4. But yeah, that was the only downside to doing this is when there's a massive wreck, you're going to get like 20 minutes where it's clean-up time. Full course caution and clean-up. Then we've got to be bridging half an hour gaps while they clean all the debris up. But we'll get there. We'll we cross that bridge when we get to it, innit? It's still absolutely... The 3 wide at the back of the field, but it's still neck and neck. Michael McDowell on the inside, Joey Logano on the outside. Obviously, early doors. And everyone just playing it clean at the moment. But it's only like the front 10 rows, and then they're going 3 wide. The second half of the pack is 3 wide. Oh, that's just dangerous. You got people coming on that outside line. Oh, mate, this is criminal. Look at this. Who's leading the outside line? Is it the number 6? Yeah, the number 6 of Brad Keselowski leading a third outside line. Oh, mate, you got number 71 in the middle, Zane Smith, getting sandwiched. Clean so far. Oh, big crash. Number 21. It's Harrison Burton. Oh, big smash. Oh, big smash. At least 6-7 cars involved in this. The number 41 of Ryan Preece is out as well. The number 77 in the wall as well. That's Carson Hocevar. Oh my God, he's out of the race. Number 21. Number 21, forget it, mate. Harrison Burton, you are gone. Full course caution. You told me, yeah, I'll tell you what, mate. I knew myself, innit? I knew this would be carnage. With carnage comes a lot of stoppages. So let's have get in chat, because we need a conversation for the next half hour. Now, it didn't take long. I thought when they started going 3 wide, that was just and it was Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski touches that green and white car. Yeah, but it's Brad Keselowski causes that. I think he hits the 44 of JJ Yeley. Oh. Yeah, here we go. This is the 42. He hits the 42 of John Hunter Nemechek. So Brad Keselowski on the outside. Oh, nudges John Hunter Nemechek. And then he takes out the number 21 of Harrison Burton. And he's out of the race, bro. And then he gets collected as well. Oh, I think the 77. The 77 took a hit as well, big time, which is Carson Hocevar. Mate, the 41's in the pits. Who's the 41? Ryan Preece in the pits. He was involved in that incident. Wow, damn, bro. No fixing these cars. It's not like F1. Nah, they do. If it's minor damage, they can fix it, but mate, there's 2 or 3 of them cars that are just fully smashed up, like fully in the bin. Nah, mate. Like, look at the 77. He is fully buckled out. He's fully buckled the front end. He's game over in it for the 77 of Carson Hocevar. And I think for the 21 as well, game over. Harrison Burton. GG's. Like, mate. And that's at least those 2, if not more. You got a few cars in the pits. The 84's in the pits of Jimmy Johnson. Is Jimmy Johnson in this? Jimmy Johnson usually, I thought Jimmy Johnson retired like 3 years ago. He's in the commentary box. He's thought, no, I'll have another go. Because Jimmy Johnson's definitely retired. But maybe he's just doing this as a one-off, you know what I mean? Just like as a one-off. He's not doing the full championship. Man retired in like 2020, mate. Jimmy Johnson will carry on, though. But he was involved in it. But the 77's done, mate. What is he doing? Nah, 77's gone, mate. Yeah. I'll do day one. I'll do day one of F1 tests. I hope, Gav, that it's on... that they do coverage of it on Sky Sports. I don't know for sure. I'll have to have a look at the TV guide and fast forward 2 or 3 days and see if they're doing live coverage of it, with Ted Kravitz. And they get like 3 or 4 people in the commentary box and they just ramble away through like 10 hours of testing. Or they have done the last couple of years. They never used to film testing. It was all it all used to be secretive. And then about 3-4 years ago, They just started filming it and putting the live timings up and everything, and they've opened it up a lot more recently. So, if it is aired on Sky Sports, yeah, we'll do day one on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday afternoon, I'll be at work though, so I could potentially, if I'm dedicated to the cause, I could potentially do, because it's only 3 days of preseason testing, so you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So potentially I do Thursday and Friday morning. But don't hold your breath on that. But we might do all day Wednesday, innit? Day one. Day one's the exciting anyway. Like, day one's when you see all the new cars and all that. So I might just back a full day one, like 8 hours stream. And then do some preseason predictions after that on the back of day one. Just be like, yeah, Red Bull again. Red Bull with the zero pods. It's really going to be interesting what Red Bull are doing with their side pods. I've got a feeling Red Bull are going really radical with the car. Well, like I said, if you saw my analysis, but I think it's even more radical than anybody realizes. I think it's really radical, the Red Bull, which is a ballsy move. But yeah, I think Keselowski just touches the back of they're just showing the replay of the crash, and it's Keselowski into the back of the 42 of John Hunt and Nemechek. I don't know how badly damaged they are. Look at this guy in the pit lane, mate. Right, here we go. Right, we need a replay here. Right, so it's Brad Keselowski, niches Nemechek, and then Nemechek, the 21, and the 21 just gets collected by the 77, and then boom, up into the, and then it's the 77 hits Jimmy Johnson in the 84. Yeah, so there's at least 5 or 6 cars got damaged from that. Yeah, Nemechek hits the 21 of Harrison Burton, and Harrison Burton gets collected by the 77, which is Carson Hocevar. And then they're coming back, they're spinning onto the apron and then back up the circuit. And number 21 hits, you can't quite see which car that is, but, oh, mate, there's at least 5 or 6 cars damaging that. I think the 21's out, mate. He smashed it to bits. It's been smashed to bits. But Keselowski, what do they call him? Bad Brad? Bad Brad Keselowski? Mate, I watched that full season when Brad Keselowski was champion. I think it was 2012. I watched the full season. I'll tell you what, no joke, if this is good fun tonight, on a reel, I'll do the full season. Because every single race will be like this time. Will just be, well, not on a Monday. This should have been yesterday. It's been delayed 24 hours because of heavy rain. So this whole thing's been delayed 24 hours. But all the NASCAR season is like late Sunday evening, like 9, 10, 11, 12 p.m. So I might just do it, do you know what I mean? Because most Mondays I get off, you know, Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm usually off work. So Sunday night, all-nighter, every Sunday night on a NASCAR, doing a full NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship watch-along. Mate, I'd love to do it. If this is... Mate, I want to do it. Do you know what I mean? And it's more stuff for the channel as well, because if you just do F1, like, what's that, every 2-3 weeks? If I do every round of the NASCAR Sprint Cup, it's every single Sunday night from now until middle of November. Every single Sunday night, all night. I might just get into it, do you know what I mean? But yeah, Gav, yeah, we'll do the first day. How many cars start on the grid now? What, in this? I couldn't tell you. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 42. There's 42 started the race. Let's just double check that. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 28, 32, 36, 40, 42 cars started. I reckon we're down to about 38, 39 already. I've got this on in my headphones in Dutch, mate. I haven't got a clue. Yeah, preseason predictions video. Yeah. The thing is, though, it's hard to rig up like good graphics for the preseason predictions. And basically, my preseason prediction is that that McLaren are the nearest challenger to Red Bull this season. You know that's last year. I went mad with it. I went Charles Leclerc to win the championship. I mean the like I said before, I think the Red Bull is like more extreme than what. I just think the Red Bull, they've been really ambitious with it, which is fair play to them, man. Imagine if Red Bull were even more further ahead than they were. But, you know, we got stuff to fall back on. I'll do F2. I'll do most of the F2 because in F2 they follow the F1 calendar, so they don't do every single round that F1 does, but they do at least the majority of the European season. So I think there's about, well, I've got it here actually. But yeah, so what I'm going to do F2 as well. Because there's big hype on F2 as well this season. So even if we get a dead F1 season, which I hope not, bro. I hope McLaren can challenge. I hope Ferrari, obviously. Hope Ferrari can challenge. Hope Mercedes can challenge. But if we do, bar chance, get an unbelievable Red Bull again, which, by the way, I think we're going to get an unbelievable Red Bull again. If we do, look at that plane taking off right next to the track. Or just landing. Fair play. Then we've got F2, massive hype on F2. Young Italian kid coming through, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Be saying that name a few times this season, as well as you know, a whole host. The F2 grid's stacked this season. So we do F2, which is like the junior. If you're not aware, that's like the junior category, all the hot shots coming through. And then if we do this as well, do you know what I mean? But this is the problem. Like we had this crash 15 minutes ago. They're only just thinking about getting it going in the next few minutes. So this is the thing. Like you've got to like back it for the night. Like the thing about American sports is it goes on all night. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, we might be multifaceted this season. You know, we're not just tied down to F1, are we? And I'd love to do a full season on this and like properly get into it. Do you know what I mean? Properly get into it. So you've got the number 12 of Ryan Blaney on the inside now. On the front. But yeah, what are we saying? Yeah, preseason predictions. Hope the F1 is not over after 6 weeks. Mate, I hope more than you, Anto, that it's not over after 6 weeks. If Verstappen wins the first 5 races, I'll be gutted. Anyway, this is the Daytona 500, and it's back underway. It is the number 12 of Ryan Blaney on the outside. Joey Logano's... I don't know whether it's happened in the pit stops, but the order has definitely changed. It's number 12 of Ryan Blaney on the inside that leads the way. Lap 12 of 200. We're going all night, mate. But it's the orange-black car of Christian Bell. Yeah, Christian. I said Christian, Christopher. Yeah, it's the orange-black car. The number 20, Christopher Bell on the outside versus Ryan Blaney in the number 12 on the inside. Battling for the lead. We've got Joey Logano's just behind that. Oh, mate, yeah, this is mint. This is mint. What is IndyCar? Oh, IndyCar's like US. That's more like F1. IndyCar's more similar to F1 than this is. This is stock car racing. Yeah. 42 cars, yeah, not anymore. Oh, look at how close this is. Do you think Williams will take a step forward? Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping Williams can really take a step forward this year, yeah. This year's critical, man, because this year you bounce off this year into 25. Like, whatever car you've got now is the car you're going to have until the end of 2025, because they're not going to put many developments on, and because 2026 they're changing the regulations massively. So whatever car you are starting this season with, that's your form, pretty much. So, yeah, because 2026 is the massive reset. But the outside line, back to the NASCAR, back to what's on at the moment, and the outside line scene a little bit quicker at the moment. It is Christopher Bell in the number 20. Ooh. It's when they're all right when they're too wide, yeah. When they start going 3 wide, and the people in the second half of the field start getting impatient and they start going 3 wide, mate. You may as well sit back and wait for it. Oh, mate, do you know what? It's been a few years since I properly watched this. I'm buzzing. I love it. I mean, I'm not buzzing about the Dutch commentary in my ears, but where's Denny Hamlin then? I used to support Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin was my guy. He's 10th. Denny Hamlin in the number 11. I wish I could have like on screen like the positions, but I don't know where the live. The thing is, the live times will be a minute ahead of me anyway, because I'm basically, it's being streamed. Do you know what I mean? So I'm a bit behind. So if I had live timings on, they'd be like a minute ahead of me. So Denny Hamlin's about 10th. Yeah, he was my guy. Hamlin, Logano. Kevin Harvick was good, you know. He's retired. He retired at the end of last year. Kevin Harvick was so consistent. Chase Elliott 6. So it's at the front, Christopher Bell in the 20 versus Ryan Blaney, who's on the inside in the bright blue and yellow car, the number 12. And then it's Joey Logano just behind there in third. And Hemrick. Daniel Hemrick in the 31 in 4th place. A quick clean-up, I guess so. I mean, you know, sort of. It was a good 15 minutes. Good luck with that, Anto. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Trying to get your youngest to bed. Who's the champion from the last season? You can't be asking me questions like this. I don't follow it. The champion is Kyle Larson, I think. No, I'm not sure. Oh, mate. Oh, look how close it is, mate. Honestly. Listen, we're just on a. No. 2023 champion. No, I did. Wait a minute. I've got the facts over here. Wait a minute. Look at this. I sound like I'm not prepared. I should be prepared. Bro, I've done my homework. This is all the drivers, stats, figures, and everything. 2023 champion, I'll tell you right now, Ryan Blaney. Did I say that? No, I said Kyle Larson, didn't I? Ryan Blaney. 2023 champion. He's from Ohio. He's 30 years old. He drives the number 12. Yeah, so get in. And he's currently side by side for the lead. He's on the inside on the front row. Yeah, no, I did do a bit of preparation for this, so I can't be acting like. Mate. 20 of 200. Still early days. They're still feeling each other out. No one wants to make a crazy move. Do you know what I mean? But I think you get bonus points for being first across the line at each little segment. So this is like stage 1. I mean, if we get green flag pit stops, that's going to be chaos. It's still Christopher Bell side by side with Ryan Blaney for the lead. Too wide all the way down the field, basically. 40 drives, exactly. 42 drives to know in numbers. You need a week to know them. You need more than a week. You need more than a week. I've got my little chart, I know. I did watch a full championship. Or even 2, yeah. I might have watched this. I had a big craze of it. I had a big phase of watching this big time. But that's like, I'm going back to, I was a teenager. Like, it was like 2012. Well, I would have been like 19. But I did watch the full season when Brad Keselowski won the championship. I was well into it. And then it's like F1 just took over my life, do you know what I mean? And then this was just put on the back burner for years. And then in the UK you have to pay like the a specific channel subscription just to get it and stuff. But I managed to find it on Dutch TV, I know, so let's rock it. And the thing is, like I said, if it's fun, I'll just do the full season, just on a yeah, cheers, as Jamsa would say. Just on a yeah, cheers. I'll do the full season every Sunday night through the night. Early hours Monday morning, I'll just be here on a chilling. But I tell you what, if I do the full season, like right now, I'm not really like backing one particular driver. I tell you what, if I do the full season, by the time we get to like round 10, because honestly, there's like at least 30 rounds of this championship. They race every Sunday from now till November the 10th. No cap. By the time we get to like round 10, I'll be fully invested. It'll get, do you know what I mean? And by the time we get to like the championship showdown stuff at the end of the season, oh, it'll be sick. I want to properly get into this again. And I thought, if I miss this, if I miss round 1, this is the big season opener, the Daytona 500. I thought, if I miss this, had it have been yesterday, not delayed, I would have missed it. Because I literally would have got home like 15 minutes before it started. I would have just been tired and I would have just been like, nah, I'll just chill, lay in bed and just watch it in bed with one eye open like that. But because it got delayed 24 hours because of the rain, that means that I'm here. So now that opens a potential door, because I might get into this and think, well, we'll do next week as well, and the week after, and the week after. Do you remember the A1 race on Sky Sports when it was countries? A1 races? No. A1 GP is that? Same in Ireland, you have to pay for it, yeah, but I've found a Dutch TV channel, so good. Ziggo Racing Live. Big ups, mate. Right, anyway. Lap 25 of 200. Lap 25 of 200. It's still Christopher Bell on the outside, Ryan Blaney on the inside. Everyone just you've got to chill. I mean, you know what I mean? This is you got to just be careful in the early stages. You don't want to be creating carnage and take yourself out of the race 10% of the way in. You know what I mean? Everyone's just playing it, giving each other a bit of space, and keeping the cards close to the chest. When you get into that final quarter of the race and it's go for broke, oh, it's going to be... Oh, I'm glad I'm doing this because it's gonna be so dramatic. It's always dramatic. Christopher Bell on the outside. He's nearly got a full car length lead. He's nearly got a big enough lead to pull into the inside and block Ryan Blaney. But look at this, mate. It's so on a knife edge because like one little mistake, you're causing absolute chaos. A bit of a gap there between the 31 and the number 9. Who's in the 9? Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott needs to get back on the spoiler of the number 31, which is Daniel Hemrick. Yeah, Chase Elliott needs to... Because it's all just about slipstream. It's just absolute slipstream fest, this. You know what I mean? This is just... Do you know, I love it though. It's like... It's sort of this long game of chess. I love it, man. I do love this. Like, they know that they've got to play the long game. Do you know what I mean? But the guys in the second half of the field are gradually going to get more and more impatient because they need to start coming through the field. And it reaches a certain breaking point where someone makes a rash move to try and make some positions up. A1GP. I've heard of A1GP, you know. That died years ago, A1GP, man. Yeah, so the running orders: Christian Bell, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano. Yes, it's Bell, Blaney, Logano, Hemrick, McDowell, Elliott, Keselowski, Cindric, Hamlin, and Reddick, top 10. Oh, look at this. Well, I like the livery on the number 8. Who's number 8? Kyle Busch. Richard Childress Racing. Yeah, man. The women who presented it was fit. What, A1GP? You're going back some there. I used to have I've got this fully kitted out simulator now. But before, when I was like 15, I had like a basic one, like just a basic steering wheel and pedals in the chair. And the chair had A1GP on the back. But I'm going back like 17 years. Well, I got it. Yeah, A1GP died out with like the bubonic plague, mate, years ago. I would do IndyCar watch-alongs as well, but it's just too much. Like, the whole things would just clash. I could do the full season of this, and it wouldn't clash with anything. Well, it'd only clash with about... There's only... If I do the full season of this just on on a chill Sunday night one, and get proper into it, by the time we get to like the end of summer, I'll have merch the full... Do you know what I mean? I could get properly into this. And it doesn't clash with anything. It only clashes with like the US and the Brazilian Grand Prix in like the end of October. So I can do like the full season. Don't clash with nobody or nothing. Just Sunday night chilling vibes. Because the F1, I'll take that, obviously I'll take that seriously. And, obviously I've got the encyclopedic knowledge on F1 and I can give a proper commentary. But this can be more of like a chilled Sunday night. Let's have a drink. Let's have a chat. And it can just be more of like it'll be, and it's just more stuff on the chat. Yeah, no, I back it, I back it. I reckon this could be a regular feature in it. We do the F1 and the F2 on a serious, like, you know what I mean? Taking it, eyes down, look in, we focus, and they're doing the F1 stuff. I've been watching for 20 years. I know a bit or two. This can be like Sunday night. Let's have a drink. Let's have a chill. Wham the NASCAR on. And, do you know what I mean? Yeah, back it. Let's have a do. Only competition you will see. What, between who? What, this? Oh my God. TV idle standby. Oh my God, I've got to press a button. Or else the TV's going to go into idle standby, bruv. Press a button. I pressed a button, bruv. Oh my God, press a button. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Press a button, you're going into standby. Look at this. Right, meanwhile, I'm waffling on, yeah? The inside line has gained a massive advantage. Yeah, this race has changed. It's no longer 2x2x2x2 like Noah's Ark. Mate, this has absolutely developed into the inside line. Has absolutely smoked him, bruv. The inside line, bro. Yo, I'm messing about on a TV going into idle mode. Yeah, this has just been changed up. The inside line's the way to be. What is this? Why is Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Oh, yes, Sean. Oh, sorry. I'm behind on the chat, aren't I? I am, aren't I? Only comes to 2005 it started. Well, 2005 probably ended, didn't it? Yes, Seamsy, mate. How we doing, bro? How we doing, Sean? Reckon you should scrap F1 till 2026? Yeah, shall we? Should we just scrap it? Should we just do F2? Nah, I love F1, innit? F1's my whole vibe. F1's like a huge part of who I am. Like, even if it was shit for a decade, I'd still tune in on the 11th year and be like, yeah, this is the year. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's in my blood, like. You could have a decade of Verstappen winning every single race, and I still tune in like the following year. Like, yeah, this is a year where it's fucking lit. Do you know what I mean? I don't care, bro. I love it anyway. So I'd never drop it. I haven't missed a race since I was about 14 years old, and that is the God's honest truth. I haven't missed a race since I was 14 years old. So do you know what I mean? But I recognise that last season wasn't a banger, and so we got to branch out, haven't we? If this is good fun, which, listen, this is good fun, I might do the full season of this and the full F2 season as well. 3 categories. Let's have it. NASCAR tracks goated. No stupid corners. Yeah, we're just driving around in loops, mate. Nah, but on a serious note, yeah, Ryan Blaney on the inside line has gained a massive advantage. So it's Ryan Blaney who's got the lead. Oh, look at this. So he's covering the top. They got the draft on the outside line and Blaney's covered it. So Blaney to the top side. Oh, yeah, because Logano was coming up quick on the outside. He had to block him. Joey Logano was coming up quick on the outside. The outside just gained mad momentum. Look at this now. Now the outside line is the one to be on. It's Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, then the number 2 of Austin Cindric in third. And then it starts side by side then. Oh, the inside line needs to gain some momentum here. Exactly, Chris. Antonelli Watchalongs, mate. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm doing F2 this season. It's got massive hype behind it. So we're doing 3 categories. Do F1, F2, and NASCAR Sprint Cup. Like, let's have it. Do you know what I mean? It's 3 times more content on the channel because 50 streams a year ain't never going to get you nowhere. Even if it's a great 50 streams a year, you're only gonna gain 100 subs in a year. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if it's like 200-300 streams a year, all right. Do you know what I mean? Let's rock and roll. Get the shorts popping as well this year. We've got a chance. NASCAR track, yeah, ancillary watchalongs without a doubt. No one mowing much from the Mercedes and Hamilton ever win a race. Yeah, but the Verstappen Red Bull domination's on a different level though. Like Hamilton used to win 10 races a season. Verstappen's winning 19 out of 22. Like, do you know what I mean? Like Mercedes domination was not this kind of flavor. The Red Bull domination's just like jokes. So, oh, look at this. Ryan Blaney, mate, he's covering him off left, right, and centre. Ryan Blaney's now down to the inside again to block Michael McDowell. Is it Michael McDowell? No, it's not. I don't think they've got the running order. It's Christian Bell. Yeah, sorry, it's Christopher. I keep saying Christopher Bell. Look at this, Joey Logano. Joey Logano's got the lead and he's just covering both lanes off. Yeah, pick a lane, any lane. Oh, look at the number 2. Austin Cindric. But it's now Joey Logano that leads the Daytona 500. Lap 40 of 200. Lap 40 of 200. Yes, Ernesto, mate. Welcome to the stream. Oh, green flag pit stops. Here we go. Now it gets interesting. Now we got green flag pit stops. Oh, mate. Now. Oh, the 20's in. I think Logano's in the race leader. We've got honestly, 6 out of the top 10 have pitted. Oh, in green flag scenario, this is getting. But yeah, welcome in, Ernesto. British fans when Max Red Bull do it, foreign man's when yeah, but the Red Bull Max domination hit different though. Like the Mercedes domination was bad. But the Red Bull Max domination was like, there was no hope. Do you know what I mean? He was winning like 15 races in a row. Like Lewis Hamilton in those prime Mercedes years was winning like 3-4 races in a row. Then someone else win one, then win another one. Like he was winning half the races in a season. Verstappen won like all but 3. Like you're joking. Verstappen won all but 3 races. Like, it was a different kind of domination. It's domination we'd never seen before. So, it's not really comparable, to be honest. It's not really comparable to the Mercedes domination at all. Like, yeah, they had some good years, Mercedes, but nothing like what Red Bull did last season. And then, for Red Bull to launch the car last week, and they've entirely changed the concept, gone ultra aggressive. I think they've gone for, like, the Mercedes, like, zero pod concept. And the high shoulders, mate. The Red Bull gone super aggressive as well. You know what I mean? They haven't slept on it. They've gone 3 steps ahead of the competition. Anyway, it's Michael McDowell who leads the Daytona 500 now with a few of the leading contenders pitting. It's Michael McDowell being pushed along by Denny Hamlin on the inside line. We've got the number 9 of Chase Elliott who leads the outside line. And Chase Elliott takes the lead. 13 away from 500. He gets subs up with doing 500. Well, yeah. We'll hit 500 before the end of the year, hopefully. This is my 3rd year of trying to hit 500 subs. If we don't do it this year, that's how we call it a day, innit? No, you know what I mean. Like I said, we do the F1 and the F2 seriously. And then the NASCAR can just be Sunday night, early hours Monday morning, chilling. Do you know what I mean? That's the vibe. That's the plan. Do you know what I mean? We do the F1 and F2 locked in. Do you know what I mean? Locked in. And then this can just be like a casual one. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be funny. One of the race winners in Max 3. Sorry. One of the race winners in Max's 23 is out of his seat next year. Poor Carlos, I know. Yes, Kim, welcome in. What have you missed? Oh, carnage, chaos, unbelievable. Nah. This is the motorsport Super Bowl. That's what this is, Kim. That's the way I can explain it. This is the, you know, when the football watch-along channels do the Super Bowl. This is me as an F1 channel doing my Super Bowl, the Daytona 500. Lap 45 of 200. And it is Chase Elliott who leads the way. The outside line has gained a lot of momentum there. The 5, 6, 7 cars clear on the outside lane. Oh, look at these guys getting back up. Yeah, these are the guys that pitted. But what I don't understand is this handful of cars that have pitted like 5 laps ago. Why are they on like their own vibe? Why are they on their own strategy? Why has no one reacted to it? Why have those 5 cars had to pit and everybody else is just chilling, staying out? There's a completely different strategies going on here. They're on the other side of the track. Joey Logano and about 5 other cars are on the other side of the circuit, mate. Meanwhile, Chase Elliott leads... Is it Kyle Busch? Because there were 2 Busch brothers in it. One of them's retired, isn't it? And if I say the wrong brother... Man. As if Dwayne Johnson was the one to start the race. That's mad. Right, what we're saying? Feck all then. Oh, mate. No, there has been on a real one, Kim. There has been one big incident that has there was about 4 or 5 cars involved, and at least 2 of those I think are out of the race. At least. I'm listening to this in Dutch, so I don't know. Like, they might be saying in Dutch, like, the 77's out, the 21's out. I ain't got a clue. But look at this then. So you've got like 5 cars on the other side of the circuit. They're going to be coming up to be, yeah, they're going to be, Oh, has Blaney been left behind? Look at these. I don't understand why these guys have had to stop so much earlier, or why they've chosen. And these guys in Dutch I'm not gonna understand it. I don't understand why Joey Logano and a handful of cars have had to pit like way before everybody else. He's fuming. Has Ryan Blaney been left behind? Look at this, the number 2 of Austin Cindric pushing Joey Logano along. This is not even... Logano's 28th because the top 27 haven't pitted. Bruh. There's a motorsport man mixed in with NASCAR. Well, exactly, that's what it's about. That's what it's about, isn't it, you know? I've just kept myself in one corridor for 2 years. For two years, I've just done F1. And obviously that's what I'm going to continue with. But I thought, do you know what? This year, let's branch out a little bit. There's massive hype on F2, so I'm going to do pretty much all of the feature races for F2 and some of the sprint races as well. And then this might be a vibe because it doesn't clash with my work schedule, and it only clashes with 2 Grand Prix at the end of October. And so I could just rep the full season of this as well. 3 times as much content on the channel. And but look at the massive... Oh, I tell you what, McDowell and Blaney are a lap down. There comes Chase Elliott and the number 8 of Kyle Busch. Oh, they're a lap down, bro. This outside lane is massive. Denny Hamlin there up in 8th. Mate, when I used to watch this, Denny Hamlin. Because Denny Hamlin was a bit... He's a bit elbows out. He's elbows out, Denny Hamlin, man. He didn't give a damn. Denny Hamlin used to cause... Put it this way, he wasn't the most popular driver. But that's what I like, innit? You know, there's no point in having... You know... No point in being vanilla in this game. You might as well be an absolute... I mean, you might as well cause a bit of chaos, innit? No, but Denny Hamlin's always been one of the top guys, though, as well. I'm not making it out like all he does is piss people off, but he doesn't mind pissing people off. But that's interesting, isn't it? You know what I mean? I used to always back Denny Hamlin, man. I'm really keeping my eye on him. He's P8 at the moment. Kyle Busch is still racing. Yeah, that's what I mean. When I used to watch this, because I used to watch this properly, it was the pair of them. Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski going for the championship. Do you know what I mean? Jimmy Johnson in his prime. 5 championships deep. Do you know what I mean? Like, Joey Logano was racing. Kevin Harvick was right up there. He's just retired. But yeah, man, I used to be well into this like 10 years ago. So let's have it again, innit? Part 2. I'd love to properly get into this. Because right now I'm like full rookie vibes, like, you know. But if I fully back this season, by the time we get to like end of summer, do you know what I mean? Like, Denny Hamlin takes the lead. Do you know what I mean? Giving it full. Yeah, mate. But yeah, it's Chase Elliott leads the way from Kyle Busch. And Bubba Wallace. Most American name ever, in it, that Bubba Wallace. Sorry. Bit of insight from Salty Dog here. Where an early pitting group be similar to an undercut, similar because it's all about track position. Got to remember, NASCAR has stages, where they throw out the yellow a couple of times a race. Yes, they have stages, but aren't the stages about you get some points on what position you are when you cross the line at the end of that stage? Is it not like that? Is it like kind of like a checkpoint? To put it in like basic terms, it's kind of like a checkpoint where you get some points if you're leading at that point of the race. Is it not like that? Or did he purposely throw yellows? But yeah, he's doing good, taking prolonged break between shifts and permanently surprised to streaming notification. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. I thought, and the ironic thing is, had this have been run yesterday, I wouldn't have done it because I'd have just got in from work and I would have just been watching it, lay in bed with half an eye open, just like, just chilling. But because it got delayed 24 hours because of the bad weather in Florida, it's meant that I am now here wangling my way through it on a couple of drinks, and this might lead to me doing the entire NASCAR Sprint Cup this season. So, you know, it might just be a twist of fate that this one stream may lead to another 35 streams this year. And a few bottles of Captain Morgan along the way. I'm glad it was delayed 24 hours. It's changed the fate of this channel. Nah, but I mean, it's just meant that it's been possible for me to get involved, basically. So get in. I've seen you in here. No, he's been in for a few races last season, or even maybe the first year I did it as well. A few of the Grand Prix. Look at this then. So we've got a hell of a lot more pit stops going on. Wow. Is that effectively the leading group there? Because we're having green flag pit stops. It's really opened the field up now. Look at these guys. Is this like the leading pack of 7? Because at the beginning of the race, it's 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. It's full Noah's Ark mode. Now, it's all getting strung out because we're having green flag pit stops, which is pit stops at racing speed. Everyone's doing the pit stop on a different lap. It's stringing out the entire field. And now I think we've got this like leading gaggle of like 7 cars. Whew. NASCAR point system. Yeah, rig it up. Go on. Race winner 40 points. Yeah, that sounds legit. That sounds legit. Stage winner 10 points. Yes. Yes. I've got a feeling you're right, you know? Lap 59 of 200. I tell you what, we're slamming through this. No joke. Gregson, right. So, I think... Is Elliott effectively the leader in P9 because the first 8 haven't stopped yet? Or how is it? Or is Kyle Busch the leader and the top 6 haven't stopped? Who's that with the number? Is that the number 10? Gregson, Gilliland, Berry, Halley, Reagan and Priest are yet to stop, maybe? Yeah, look at that. The 10, the 20, the 38, 31. So it's Gregson who leads from Gilliland, Berry, Halle Berry, Reagan, Priest. Now they pit. Right, here we go. Right, so 3 of them guys from that top little bracket have pitted now. The 10, the 38, Gregson in, Gilliland in, and the 4 of Berry, Josh Berry, nonetheless. Me trying to wing this is top tier comedy, innit? I love it. No, I'd love to get properly into this. I tell you what, yeah, I'm winging it now, but I tell you now, yeah, if we're still repping this in like late August, every Sunday night, I will be seriously invested. Oh, I like that livery on the 60. Who's that? David Reagan in the 60. I'm loving that livery. Oh, they're now in the lead. So Reagan and Priest haven't stopped then. I think they're the last 2 guys out there. That is how I understand it. You have to respect. I'm listening to this in Dutch right now. And my understanding is that Reagan and Priest, or 1 and 2, are the last 2 guys that haven't stopped. So that's why they're 1 and 2. So really the race leader is Busch. In the number 8, Kyle Busch. From the 24. of William Byron. And then you've got this other group. I think the field is split into two main groups. Look at this. They're 3 wide there. And the top 2 are still out there. Reagan and Priest are still continuing on. But look at the slipstream effect. This is a slipstream game, this. Don't make no doubts about it. Look how they get out of the way, bro. They know they're not in the fight, so they just fully bail and let the leaders through. That's Maine, innit, that? They know they're just going to get absolutely swamped. The slipstream effect is massive. When you've got a gaggle of like 10 cars there, all in the slipstream, versus a little pair, mate, they get absolutely swamped. Reagan and Priest just got absolutely owned. Kyle Busch, William Byron, and Chase Elliott are the top 3 in the 2024 Daytona 500. We are on lap 64 of 200. We've had green flag pit stops, only 1 incident so far, and that was in the first, dozen laps? It's been clean as you like since then, and now this front gaggle of about 10 cars is splitting in 2. People are trying on the high line. Oh, look at this. That's a cheeky move, that. Oh, Kyle Busch having to defend. He's having to defend both lanes. And I tell you what, William Byron went for it and he's lost out. And now it's on the outside. Chase Elliott takes the lead of the Daytona 500. And Kyle Busch is being left for dead. The outside line is the way to go. It's Chase Elliott who leads the way from Kyle Larson in the 5. And Bowman in the 48. Alex Bowman in the 48. But now they're being abandoned on the outside. Now the inside's the place to go. Chase Elliott defends it. It's Chase Elliott from Kyle Larson. Oh, and here he comes then. Chastain gives the leader a nudge. Oh, whoo. Yellow flag, yeah, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Wow, and that's the end of stage 1. Oh, yes, SHT. Welcome to the stream, bro. How are you doing, mate? F1 preseason testing starts tomorrow. Nah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll be on Tuesday. Yeah, Wednesday, yeah. And the next 2 weeks with F1 double ever race weekends back to back. Yes, Barry, we're getting back into it, mate. Yeah. Exactly, SHT. Like we're saying, I've just done F1 until this point, but I thought this season's going to be a little bit different. We'll do F1, F2, and NASCAR Sprint Cup as well. Why not? NASCAR Cup Series. Why not? Do you know what I mean? But what I'll do is, it'll be completely different kind of thing. So the F1 and F2, I'll try and I'll be taking that seriously. And then the NASCAR will just be like a Sunday night sort of more of a casual one. That's the way I'm thinking that I'm going to do it this year. But yeah. I'll tell you what, SHT, I might do pre-season testing day 1. If it's on Sky Sports, I'll do a watch along of the whole day. The whole day, day 1 on Wednesday. We'll do the whole day of pre-season testing. Why not? Day 2 and day 3 I can't really do because I've got 8-hour shift at work. So, but day 1 I can fully back it. So yeah, why not, innit? Right, I've got some pit stops here. Right, I'll be back in a sec. It's yellow flag anyway at the end of the stage, and we've got the 34 in of The 34's Michael McDowell. He started on the front row with Joey Logano, but it's Chase Elliott who leads from Kyle Larson and Ross Chastain. We're on lap 67. I'll be right back. Look at that livery. Livery on the 45. Nasty beast. Damn, son. Mental race times incoming then. Oh yeah, mate. Damn right. I said before in what video? Yeah, when I did the stream about Let's Have a Chat, and I just did like a bit of an F1 news update. Like the first seven races of the season, or the first 6, are run at really odd times, European wise. Because you've got the first 2 races on a Saturday. This is F1, like, but they're on a yellow flag at the minute on this. So when this gets back underway, we're on NASCAR mode, isn't it? But yeah, the first 6 races of the F1 season this season are like a bit of a weird. It's a weird schedule. The first 2 are on a Saturday, and then rounds 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, rounds 3, 4, and 5 are early morning Sunday morning. And when I say early morning, I'm talking like 5 a.m. Sunday morning. Like round 3's Australia, that's 5 or 6 a.m. Round 4 is Japan, same deal, 6 a.m. Round 5 China, if that goes ahead, same deal, 6 a.m. kind of thing. Then it's Miami, and that'll be late Sunday night. That'll be like 9 p.m. maybe. UK, this is UK time, obviously. That'll be like 9 p.m. Sunday night. So it's only when you get to round 7, which is Imola, on the 19th of May, when we get the first race on a Sunday afternoon. So I said before in a video, like, a lot of casual fans this season, a lot of people that are like take it or leave it, you know, if they're flicking through the channels and it's on, they might watch a race. Like a lot of people that are just if they catch it on TV, they'll watch a bit of it. A lot of the casual fans, they're going to miss the first 6 races of this season. Like, yeah, they might see highlights and stuff like that, but a vast majority of the fan base are missing the first 6 races of this season. First 2 are on a Saturday, around 3, 4, 5 early hours Sunday morning. It's not your priority. Like who's setting their alarm at R4 Sunday morning for the Australian Grand Prix? You gotta be a hardcore. Do you know what I mean? You gotta be seriously into it. You know. You know what I mean? And then so that kind of kills it really, like it's not great organizational, like it's not great that like timetable wise. First 6 races, viewing figures on them first 6 races ain't going to be the one. And then by the time you get to round 7, yeah, if Verstappen's won the first 6, who's tuning into round 7? Do you know what I mean? Savage, mate. Me. That's who's tuning into round 7. I'll tune into round 7. But how many others is my point? Wow. That was ruthless. But yeah, we're still under yellow flag. Is this like a... I don't understand this. So at the end of every stage, there's a yellow flag. It's like in the middle of a Grand Prix, just pull in a random safety car period for no reason. Like, what is this in aid of? Anyway, they're forming back up behind the safety car. The race will be back underway soon. We're on lap 70 out of 200, so fair dinkum. Thought you had gone to let Claire in. Fuck. No, I don't, because I wham the filter on. Nah, it's on a different camera that anyway, but it's hard when it's at crazy times. Yeah, that's it, you know, it's got to be a massive priority for you to be setting your alarm. Like for me, I don't even think twice. Like for me, it's like it's my life, innit? So I don't care. Like if every race was on at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'd still see every race. Like it doesn't matter to me. But to people that take it or leave it, like for example, if Manchester United games, I'm not that bothered about football. If Manchester United games were on at 4 in the morning, would I set my alarm at half 3 and watch it? What the fuck? I would never see a game. I'd never see a United game if they're all on at 5 in the morning. So that's my point. Like, people are not that bothered. Like, I'm not that bothered. If United got relegated, would I care? If they won the league, yeah. I'd probably think about it for about 5 minutes and move on, innit? I'm thinking, who's looking quick in the next race? I don't care. But so that's my point. People who think that way about F1, they ain't getting up at 5 a.m. They're missing the first 6 races. Anyway, back underway in the Daytona 500, lap 71 of 200. Oh, that's woken you up, hasn't it? Anyone who's got bored of me waffling on, we've just been woken up a tree. Let's go. Back underway. I don't know why they do this random no instant yellow flag. Oh, yeah, I think Denny Hamlin's second, bruv. Denny Hamlin's second. The number 5 leads. It's Kyle Larson on the outside who leads. And it's Berry in the 4 on the inside. Josh Berry in the 4 on the inside. So it's Larson versus Berry. And then we've got Gilliland on the outside. Hamlin on the inside on the second row. But the outside lane has got a bit of momentum here. Kyle Larson leads the Daytona 500, lap 72 of 200. And now the inside's got a bit of momentum. Josh Berry takes the lead. Oh, this is close. Could have had a round of cheers, I guess, are on the go. Yeah, could have. I'd have to rig it up, though, and like do all the share screen. I've not got it rigged up. I could do that, though. That'd be a good idea, actually. If I do, look at this, the 3 wide, Joey Logano on the outside with the number 14 right behind him. Oh, Joey Logano takes the lead. Look at this, the 3 wide there. But Joey Logano with the 14 of Briscoe. Chase Briscoe. Oh, but look at this 3 wide action here. Logano now covers the middle lane, but Chase Briscoe takes the lead. I tell you what, I tell you something for a fact, there's more lead changes in this than you'll ever get in any Grand Prix in history. I tell you that. Do you know what I mean? There's more lead changes. Logano leads on the outside. He's got a bit of momentum there. He'd been pushed along by, is that the number 5? Oh, look at this. The middle lane's losing out. The 5 of Kyle Larson dropping back then. And the 3 wide still. This is risky, this. Joey Logano leads from Haley or Haley. I don't know if you call him Haley or Haley. I think on Dutch TV they're saying Haley. This outside, the 3 wide, mate. But this outside lane has got all the momentum. Look at this. Yeah, the outside lane is the one to be in. Oh, you don't want to be on that inside. You don't want to be on that inside. I tell you what, yeah, I don't want to jinx it, yeah, touch wood, yeah, but clean race so far. We've only had 1 incident, and that was in the first half dozen laps. Logano leads from Haley. Then it's Buescher in the 17. Chris Buescher in the 17 is 3rd. Then Kyle Busch. Then Ryan Preece in the 41. But look at this. The inside line is not the one to be on. And the 24 there is being nudged along. Oh, the 51 of Justin Haley looking rapid, mate. But Joey Logano leads. Oh, look at this. What is going on? They went 4 wide there for a second. Oh, mate. But Joey Logano leads. Look at this. The outside lane is the one to be. Oh, look at the beautiful sunset here in Florida. But yeah, they've absolutely smoked. They're about 7-8 cars clear on the outside lane now. Logano, Haley, Buescher, Busch, Preece, Blaney, Hemrick, and Zane Smith on the outside lane. Wow. NASCAR started having stages to bunch up the pack. Started having it several years of ghost cautions that were throwing out the yellow flag debris to do the same thing. Get you. Chris Buescher took some time away from the track. His wife welcoming you, little one. No way. And here he is running P3 on lap 77. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to be in the middle there when it's 3 wide. Oh, do you know what I mean? Oh, you could get sandwiched. Oh, look at how sketchy it is to be in the middle there when it's 3 wide. I tell you what, that outside lane gained some momentum. I tell you what, there's still like 8 cars clear at that top lane. Joey Logano leads from Haley, Buescher, Busch, Preece, Blaney, Hemrick, Smith. And now the 45 getting a push from the number 2. The 45 of Tyler Reddick getting pushed by Austin Cindric. I tell you what, it's been surprisingly clean, this race, you know. Fair play. Joey Logano still leads. That's 79 of 200. 23 giving the 38 a nudge. That is Bubba Wallace giving the 38 of Todd Gilliland a little nudge there on the inside line, trying to gain some momentum on that inside because it's all on the outside. But Joey Logano's... Oh, no, that's not Joey Logano. That's Michael McDowell. I think McDowell's like a lap down now. Nah, it's not his day, bro. McDowell McDowell's a lap behind at least. Logano still leads from Haley. Busher. Mm-mm-mm. $186 mph. I wonder if someone's going to risk. Because Joey Logano's just guiding the entire field on the outside lane. So I wonder if someone's going to get the slipstream and risk diving down the inside. I wonder if someone's gonna go for it in that leading pack of like 7. If someone goes to that inside line, whew. And if they get support from cars behind, because it's all about the slipstream. Look at this inside line now gaining momentum. Yeah, look at this inside lane. The 38 getting pushed along. The 38 of Todd Gilliland getting absolutely pushed along by Bubba Wallace in the 23. On that inside line, they're starting to gain some momentum now on that inside. It's still Logano's got clear space. Still Logano, Haley, Busher, and Bush still out front. But that inside line of Gilliland and Wallace is coming on strong. Here we go. Oh, I tell you what, the game in momentum now. This 38 of Todd Gilliland is up alongside the number 17 of Busher now. Oh, he's lost a bit of momentum there. Gets another nudge from Bubba Wallace. Oh, they're all packing. The thing is, you can't nudge it. You can't shove him too hard. You spin him out, and half the field will be gone. It's such a game of like. You want to give him a little. Oh my God! Look at the push he's getting there. Look at the push that Bubba Wallace. I had to tell you what, he's nearly fighting for the lead now. The 38, Todd Gilliland. All these shoves he's getting. I tell you what, Bubba Wallace is virtually shoving Todd Gilliland into the lead here on the inside line. It's still Joey Logano on the outside, but Todd Gilliland nearly up into second now. It's mad. You could be 2 or 3 laps behind. There's so many. If you get out there, if you pit at the wrong time, yeah, and you're like on your own, and you get out of the slipstream of the leading pack, you're just like abandoned on your own. Like the number 34, he started on the front row as well. What was it? Michael McDowell, yeah. I don't know what happened. He just got out of the slipstream of the main pack, and you're just left out in the cold. If you're left out in the cold, it's a slipstream game. You gotta be in the slipstream. It's a slipstream. It's a slipstream game of chess where you're making your smart moves and you're deciding, do you go to the high side, the low side, making the right moves at the right time, following the momentum, making sure you're in the high line when the high line's got momentum, you're in the low side when the low side's got momentum. And it's just all about being in that leading pack. You don't have to necessarily lead the way. You've just got to be in that leading pack until you reach like the final, the final quarter or the final 10% of the race. And then you can start getting your elbows out and shoving your way to the front. But you just got to be in that leading pack and just follow the momentum. But Michael McDowell just somehow, like, if you get left out in the cold and you're out of the slipstream, you're done for. When you've got like 25 cars all in the slipstream, these guys are absolutely rapid. And Todd Gilliland's in the lead. That inside line has gained so much momentum that Joey Logano. Look at that then. The number 23 with his bonnet. Yeah, the hood's not right on that number 23 of Bubba Wallace though. I don't know if he's involved in that earlier incident. It's only been the one incident so far. Fair play. We're nearly halfway through it. Lap 86 out of 200. Only the one incident very early on in the race, about lap 6. And since then, it's been clean as you like. Joey Logano leads from on the outside in the yellow Ford Mustang, the number 22. And on the inside comes Todd Gilliland then, being pushed along by Bubba Wallace. It's Buescher in the 51 on the outside behind Joey Logano. Sorry, Justin Haley, in the 51 on the outside. And then the number 17 in the outside lane as well, Chris Buescher. Joey Logano still leads, but look at this. Then Haley in the 51. Justin Haley in the 51 trying to give Joey Logano a nudge. Whoa. Cheers, Anto. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Kim's going. Off the whiskey now, fella, so he comes out. Oh my God. Gotta go to sleep. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, save Kim. Sleep well. Monday's my day off, innit? So that's why I can do NASCAR Sprint Cup, because it'll be Sunday nights. Oh, look at this then. Todd Gilliland takes the lead near the side by side, but he hasn't got anyone pushing him along. And Joey Logano's got the support of Haley and Buescher. Oh, no. I tell you what, Bubba Wallace has gone to the outside line. So I tell you what, Bubba Wallace has been pushing along Todd Gilliland, and now Bubba Wallace goes to the outside in that McDonald's 23. And he's in third place now. Nicely played. Nicely played from Bubba Wallace. Nicely played. Now he's in that outside line. Look at the sunset as well. This is beautiful. I'm gonna have to go to this race one day. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to back it. Daytona Beach holiday. Oh, I tell you what, you can't shove it too hard. Look at this, and then the momentum again is gaining on the outside line, and Logano still leads from Haley, and Wallace has now switched it up after pushing Gilliland along on the inside. Wallace has switched it up and gone to the outside lane. And is in third place. But here comes the inside again. Todd Gilliland. But he just hasn't got that same support. Gilliland just hasn't got that same... I tell you what, Haley doing a major job for Logano, keeping him out front. Look at the bump drafts going on here. Look at the bump drafts. Yeah, Martin Truex Jr. in the 19 coming into play now. Lap 91 of 200, nearly halfway through the race. Yeah, Martin. But don't hit him too hard. Whoa, fucking hell. You got to be careful, because you want to do the bum draft, but you don't want to absolutely slam into the back of him, because you're gonna spin him round. And especially in the corners. It's such a game of not crossing it. It's such a delicate game of, like, you want to do the bump draft, but you don't want to unsettle the rear of the car, though. You know what I mean? A friendly nudge, but not a slam. Logano still leads, but that inside line is gaining momentum. And here comes Todd Gilliland then. Almost side by side with Logano now. I tell you what, that inside line's about 6 cars in that inside lane, and they're gaining some momentum now. Logano's being challenged for the lead for the first time in about 20 laps. They're coming up on a lap runner. Is that the 34 again? Being lapped again? Bro, I tell you what, yeah, when you get out of the slipstream here, you may as well just retire the car. Look at that. If you're out of the slipstream of the leading pack, you may as well just get out of the car. Like, you're done. The slipstream effect of the leading pack is so powerful that if you're just left out in the cold, nah. You're just getting... It's like a different category coming through. The speed difference is that much of these guys that are in the slipstream. And look at that then. Gilliland's got the lead. Gilliland's got ahead of Logano and then blocked him off. So Gilliland has gone into the top lane. Oh, I tell you what. Oh, look at this inside lane now coming. Is this Truex? Is this Martin Truex Jr. in the 19? Giving it big lick on the inside. Martin Truex Jr. for Joe Gibbs Racing on the inside line. I tell you what, he's seen a few Daytona 500s, Martin Truex Jr. How old is he? He's 43 years old. He has seen some Daytona 500s. Well, fair play to Todd Gilliland getting the lead on the inside and then going up to the outside line, to the outside lane and blocking off Joey Logano. So Todd Gilliland leads now from Joey Logano, and then it's the 51. But here comes the inside line and Martin Truex Jr. And look at this, and he's being pushed to the lead. And Truex Jr. takes the lead then briefly with some big momentum. So it's Gilliland on the outside, Truex Jr. on the inside. Truex being pushed by Reddick and Gilliland being pushed by Logano. There's still about, I don't know, about 25 cars in that lead pack. As long as you're in that lead pack, you just play the long game, man. If you're in this race, all you've got to be, you've got to be in that lead pack. You've got to be in that slipstream. And you just got to bide your time. You don't have to be at the front right now. Martin Truex Jr. Oh, look at the momentum that this outside lane has got now, though. Look at this. Gilliland, Logano. Oh, and look at that then. Jimmy Johnson has been left out in the cold and gets lapped by everybody. You might as well just pull over at that point. Like, if you lose contact with the lead group, you just absolutely dropped like a stone, because the leading group is so quick that if you get detached from that leading group, you may as well crack open the barbecue and get a beer out of the ice box, innit? You may as well just chill out, mate. You're done for. You've got to remain. You've got to remain in the same pit stop sequence. You've got to remain in this leading group no matter what. You get left out in the cold, you're done. Fair play though. Todd Gilliland was pushed to the lead by on the inside by Bubba Wallace, then moved to the outside blocked off Joey Logano, got ahead, and now leads the Daytona 500. We've got Martin Truex Jr. challenging it, though, on the inside. And it's his neck and neck. 2 by 2 they go then, with Gilliland being pushed along, bump drafted by Joey Logano, and on the inside, the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. being bump drafted by the 45 of Tyler Reddick. Where's Hamlin? Is Hamlin still in this leading? Where's Denny Hamlin gone? Where's Brad Keselowski? Keselowski's still in that top bunch, but Keselowski's still 9th. What number's Keselowski? I'm sure he's... I think, to be honest with you, I think Joey Logano's looking good here, you know. Joey Logano's looking quick, you know. We're halfway through the race now. I tell you what, it's been quick. There's been no incident. There's been one incident right at the start. I mean, touch wood. Touch wood, we're halfway through and we've only had the one full course caution. I mean, second half is going to get more. People are going to be risking more, but still, it's massive. Martin Truex Jr. still leading that inside lane. Gilliland on the outside, Truex Jr. on the inside. But do you know what? Logano's got to be favourite to win this. He's been at the front for the entire race so far. Joey Logano's been in like the top 3. As the sun sets in Florida. What a sight this is. Man, buzzing to be watching this. It's been years since I've properly followed this. But I'm going to give it a full season this season. Yeah, buzzing. The inside line. Has got a bit of momentum here. Truex Jr. coming up on Todd Gilliland for the lead. I think it still favours the outside line, though, just slightly. The outside line has just been more consistent. That inside line, it's had its moments, but overall, so far, you're better off being on the outside. Logano with the aggressive bump draft there. Logano and Haley's still up there in the 51. Justin Haley still in the top 3. Justin Haley, 24 years old, from Indiana. Truex Jr. is in the lead. Martin Truex Jr. on the inside is in the lead. Just about. But Todd Gilliland, whoa. The 45 is really supporting. The 45 of Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick is really giving Martin Truex Jr. a good bump draft here on the inside. Whew. He's keeping that inside lane competitive, man. He's keeping it right there. Tyler Reddick with the aggressive bump draft. And Logano on the outside line, giving Todd Gilliland the old shove. Oh, we see the 17 there of Chris Buescher just swapping from the outside to the inside line. Oh, and again, when they get on that back straight, Joey Logano gives him a right shove. Logano gives Gilliland on the outside a right shove, you know. But you've got to be careful where you do that. You don't want to be... Oh, this is getting it. This is all looking a little bit impatient from the guys behind. We've had like a full clean stint under green flags here, and I'll tell you what, a few of these guys who are far down the queue are going to start getting impatient. It's going to go 3 wide in a minute, this. I tell you what, the Bubba Wallace in the 23 is looking at trying to go down the middle. Oh, look at the bump draft from Logano down the back straight. Wow. And here comes the 51 then. The 51 of Haley. Justin Haley. And they've gone to the inside then. So Todd Gilliland and Joey Logano have gone to the inside. Okay. Oh, it's like a 186 mile an hour game of chess. This, I love it. I love it. It is a 186 mile an hour game of chess. This, you've got to be in the right lane at the right time. And you've got to pick your moment, and you've got to be in the lane where the momentum is at the right time, and you've got to make sure you stay in that lead pack. And it's awesome. Right, they're going to an ad break. I'll be back. I'm surprised at how clean this race has been, though. Only the one incident in the first couple of minutes. Since then, clean, bro. Oh, no, the back. No. I'll be it in a bit. Look at this then. Bubba Wallace takes the lead with that momentum on the outside line, being pushed by, I think it's Ryan Blaney. Yeah, there's going to be green flag pit stops again soon. Oh, fair play, man. This has been a clean race so far. This has got to be the cleanest Daytona 500 in the last few years. Like, up to now, at 109 laps in, one incident. Wow. Fair play, man. Look at this outside. I tell you what, Joey Logano's been pushed down the order here. And here comes the Haas. Whoa, stabilise that camera, bro. The Haas, the number 41, Ryan Preece, to the outside to battle for the lead. And look at that then. Is that Ryan Blaney in the 12, or is it? No, it's Kyle Busch. He's covering both lanes. Kyle Busch in the 8 leads the Daytona 500, lap 110 out of 200. But he's being challenged by Ryan Preece on the outside, going for the lead, being pushed by Ryan Blaney in the 12. So I tell you what, Todd Gilliland and Bubba Wallace still up there. Joey Logano's dropped now to about 6th. Logano's on the inside line now, but Kyle Busch leads the way in the number 8. In the number 8, Richard Childress Racing. Oh, look at the bump. Oh, the bump draft is savage. Yeah, so it's Kyle Busch. Oh, look at that. He tried to check. He tried the dummy move, but the 41 of Ryan Preece takes the lead, being pushed by Ryan Blaney. And now, look at that. Preece comes down to cover Kyle Busch. Lap 111 and 200 in that outside lane's got momentum. And look at the chaos here as they come in for the green flag pit stops. Wow, half of the field is in. Oh my God, bro. Half of the field is in the pits. Green flag pit stops. Fair play, no incidents. Oh, there's been a spin. Someone spun in the pit lane. The number 4 of Josh Berry is facing the wrong way in the pit lane. Bro, that is embarrassing. Oh, Wallace, look at this, guys. They're facing the wrong way, bro. What are you going to do? He's going to have to donut the thing. Wow, half the field just pitted on the green flags. This is crazy. Kyle Busch leads from Hemrick in the 5. Kyle Larson up into second. Oh, look at these guys coming out of the pits now, rejoining the track, and then the leaders are coming through. Wow. So the leaders have been split into 2 packs of about 15 cars apiece. So is this entire group going to react to that green flag pit stop then? What are they going to do now, this entire lead group? With Busch, Larson, Alfredo in the 70, in the 62. Anthony Alfredo in the 70, in the 62. Wow, they're staying out. They're staying out. This entire leading group is not reacted to the pit stop of the other half of the field and is staying out. Yeah, you've got like 15 cars in this lead pack. And then we cut to the other side. Wow, this is mad. You know, the green flag pit stops is main. Now they're all coming in. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Madness. So, of that lead group of about 25 cars, half of them pitted, leaving a group of like 15 out there, and now half of those are pitted. So you've still got about 6 or 7 guys still out there. The number 5 car, yeah, you've still got like a top 4 there that need to pit. Larson, Blaney, Elliott, and who's in the number 7? Corey LeJoe. Oh, I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm making a meal out of that. But here they come. Now the rest of them pit. So where are these lot going to feed back in? This is like a top 8. Where are they going to feed back into the leading pack, though? Only the 1 full course caution. And we are on lap 116 of 200. Look at this, and here comes the rest of the field. So the Logano... Oh, my goodness, this is... Look at how is this going to play out? Oh, my God, because that top group of like 7 or 8 cars have got to get back up to racing speed. Meanwhile, here comes the entire pack. Wow. Spread ball on my chest and sing me a Willie Nelson song. Probably the best comment this channel's ever had. Corey LeJoy. I appreciate you, bro. Look at this then. The 2 packs emerging. Now, Joey Logano with the massive speed advantage. Oh, my God. Like the two packs merging into one. And it's Kyle Larson who's come out on top of all this. He now leads from Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney on that inside lane. Wow. I mean, the green flag pit stops. Fantastic. What can you say? Fair play, man. The green flag pit stops. That was LaJoy, correct. LaJoy. But yeah, it's Kyle Larson who leads from Chase Elliott, and then number 7 of LaJoy. They're on the inside line, leading the way on the outside. Ryan Blaney being bump drafted by Kyle Larson. Wow, look at that then. So the 42 spun the 4 in the pit lane. So the 42 of John Hunter Nemechek spun the number 4, Josh Berry, in the pit lane. Oh, look at this and look at the momentum on the outside. The number 2 of Austin Cindric's going to get the lead with the bump draft from the number 12 of Ryan Blaney. So it's now Cindric on the outside versus Kyle Larson on the inside. Cindric leads the Daytona 500 lap 119 of 200. Whoo, baby. Josh Berry got dumped. Absolutely. Absolutely. Where's Joey Logano in all of this? Logano's down in Logano down in 9th. Hamlin down in 25th. Where's Brad Keselowski? Brad Keselowski used to be number 2, I swear. What number is he now? That font is terrible. Austin Cindric leads in the number 2. Oh, look at this. They're sorting themselves out. They're 3 wide there. Oh, this is extremely close. Cindric being pushed by. Look at this. They're 3 wide. Oh, this is risky stuff. This is risky stuff. Look at Kyle Busch on the outside. Kurt Busch retired about 7 years ago. Kyle Busch, and they're 3 wide on lap 120 of the Daytona 500. Look at this then. The number 2 of Austin Cindric takes the lead. Look at that as a shot. Wow. Kyle Busch in the 8. Challenging Austin Cindric for the lead then, and the inside line's falling away now. The momentum with the middle and the high side. And that inside line with being led by the number 5 of Kyle Larson is losing momentum. All the momentum's in the middle and the high. Oh, I tell you what. I'm so glad I've done it. I really want to get into this. Do you know what I mean? And if I miss round 1, if I miss this, I never would have. I wouldn't have bothered with any of the races. Do you know what I mean? I'm weird, like a bit OCD like that. So if I'd have missed this, I'd have missed the entire season. But now that we're getting the Daytona 500 in the bank, I think we come back every Sunday night. Do you know what I mean? Why not? We can do the F1 and the F2 on a serious vibe, and then we can do this as a full chill out mode. Why not? I tell you what, if I do every round, if I watch every round of this, by the time you get to like end of summer, I'll be fully invested. And look at the 34. Michael McDowell being lapped again. But it's Kyle Busch on the outside. In the number 8. Versus Austin Cindric on the... Oh, look at the shove he got. Look at the bump draft from the 24. Major bump draft from William Byron in the 24. I'll tell you what, these bump drafts are getting lethal. It's easy to watch too much racing. Oh, absolutely, man. Like, on this channel for the past 2 years, I've just done F1. So I'm a total noob to this. I know next to nothing. But I just thought to bring more aspects to the channel, because just doing F1 is literally just 20 streams a year. Like if I do qualifying, all right, 30, 35 streams a year. But if I do F2 as well, and I do the NASCAR Sprint Cup, all of a sudden 30 streams a year becomes 200 streams a year. Do you know what I mean? Or, well, more than 100 anyway. Do you know what I mean? So we triple the amount of content on the channel this year by branching out a little bit. So whilst I might not be an expert, you know, I've seen every F1 race for the past 20 years. I've seen about 2 races from the NASCAR Sprint Cup in the last 20 years. So I'm a full rookie, but give a damn. I do not. We can have a chill and a drink and a chat. So we're gonna branch out. When Verstappen's winning 19 out of 21 races or 19 out of 22 races, it's time to have a look at other categories. You know what I mean? F1's not the only motorsport discipline in the world, is it? You've got to have a look round. And F2's massively hyped this year. You've got a stacked lineup of young hot shots coming through, and I thought I'd have a look at this. You know, why not? Why not? Austin Cindric in the 2 for Team Penske leads the way. He's on that inside line now. On the outside comes Kyle Busch. Oh, look, they're trying to go 3 wide. There's a line of cars down the bottom. They are 3 wide. And look at the momentum. Is that Christopher Bell? Is that Christopher Bell on the inside trying to get the momentum on that on the inside? Oh, look at this. It's an aggressive move from Christopher Bell. And I tell you what, he's got the momentum. He's gonna come up alongside the race leader here. So we've got Austin Cindric in the middle. Kyle Busch up high. And we've got Christopher Bell on the trying to get that inside line on the move. Cindric being pushed by Ryan Blaney in that middle lane as they're coming up to some lapped. I tell you what, like I said before, you get out of the slipstream of the leading pack, you might as well pull over and call it a day, mate. Get the barbecue popping, grab a beer. You're done for. It is absolutely, if you're in this race, it is absolutely essential you stay in that leading pack. If you get mate, if you lose contact with that leading group, there's no point, bro. You might as well go home. You have to be in that leading pack, because the slipstream effect is so strong, and the bump drafts and the slipstream, you have to be in contention. You have to be in that leading group. She's just going to get absolutely dominated. Look at this. Look at the momentum that outside line's got. Kyle Busch being pushed along by the 24 of William Byron on the outside. On the inside, it's Cindric and Blaney. Oh, mate. Got to head back for the second shift. Yeah, but like they say, another day, another dollar. Take care. Cheers, bro. Nah, honestly, positioning is so important, yeah. It's like I said, like, it's 186 mile an hour game of chess. Oh, look at that move! Oh, Blaney with the aggressive up the inside. And Blaney takes the lead of the Daytona 500. Wow, and it was the end of that. And they're going to go under caution. Right, I'll be right back. That's the end of that stage. Wow. So Maxon leading by 20 seconds said goodbye. But yeah, cheers, Salty Dog. Thanks for being in. Obviously, this is just a stream off the cuff. But do you know what? I'm having fun. I might do the full season of this. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting, anything major to come off it. But it's just more stuff to go on the channel, innit? You got to branch out in different ways. Just do F1. It's 30 streams a year. You know, if I start doing F2 and this, more is better. Yeah, I'm back. I'm here. It's like when Mac's leading by 20 seconds and says goodbye, what? Goodbye, what? Pit stop. I can't read that. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, get in there, D lad. I'm not sure this is great for the racing. Having like a stage and then like a yellow flag. But yeah, I guess to bunch the field up. Okay. But look at these. We've got a pit stop. Everybody diving into the pits here. I mean, you wait. It's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I'm on full snack mode now. Midnight snack, you know what I mean. I tell you what though, yeah, no joke. Such a clean race so far. No, I'm not watching the Xfinity race. This is enough. But do you know what I might do? I might do every round of the Sprint Cup. Do you know what I mean? I might do every round. Because by the time you get to like round 15, I'm going to be fully invested. Now I'm just seeing what's what, who's looking good. We've got a problem with the number 8, Kyle Busch. Has he got a puncture or something like that? Front left. Oh, he's definitely got something. Oh, he's definitely got a problem with that front left wheel. A puncture or a broken suspension or something or other. Wait, let me get the headphones on. I'm not going to understand what they're saying in Dutch, but still. Wow. Kyle Busch with the puncture under the yellow flag after the second stage, but yeah, no, we can't do Xfinity. What do you want to be doing all nighter? I'm in the UK. It's already near midnight. But just as a laugh, I might just do every round of this championship. Do you know what I mean? Just like, why not? Because the F1, when I do the F1, it's a different vibe because I've been watching that for 20 years. I know everything. I know everything about F1. I know nothing about this. So when I do the F1, it's like, it's locked in, you know what I mean? I'm fully on the game. This would be more of like a casual vibe. You know what I mean? Just chill out. Let's have a watch of it. Yeah, I think it'd be good fun. I think it'd be good fun to follow this series for a full year, and then I'll be properly into it. And it's weird how fate works, because if this had gone ahead at its normal time yesterday, I wouldn't have done it. And because I'm a bit OCD, if I'd have missed the first race, I would have fucked off the whole thing. If I'd have missed this yesterday, I wouldn't have done any of it. Because I'm weird like that. You can't just come in at like round 5 and go, yeah, I've missed the first 4 races, but here we go. Nah, we start at the beginning or not at all. So because I've caught the 500, now it's like, whoo, now we're in. We're in now. Do you know what I mean? We're in. I think it could be good fun. I mean, it's never gonna get a lot of viewers and all that. You know, it's not. But it's not about that. Do you know what I mean? The F1 is where I can focus on like, oh, how many likes, how many subs, how many, and then this can just be like, yeah, hair down, get the drinks out, get the snacks out, yeah, do you know what I mean? On a vibe. It's going to be a nice little switch up. It's going to be good. Well, I know, but they're not really. I know there's like the clash and the 2 duels and all that, but this is the first proper race. Do you know what I mean? I know you've got the clash and all that. But it's like the Raw before the 24 when it's the 24 hours at Daytona where they do the infield bit and all that. The 24-hour endurance race. The Raw before the 24, yeah, but come on. We're watching the Rolex 24 at Daytona. Do you know what I mean? Like this is the real season opener. You know? The other stuff, yeah, but this is a proper curtain raiser, isn't it? This is where it really matters. This is where it really matters. I might just back a full season of this. It could be fun, you know. But the thing is, it'll be middle of the night UK time and no one watches this in the UK. Oh, we're back underway. This is great coverage. It doesn't need to be. Not a million people watching, is there? Just have a laugh. There's Bubba Wallace on the inside and Austin Cindric on the outside in the number 2, getting a good bump draft from Ryan Blaney in the 12. Do you know what? Ryan Blaney's been looking good since the beginning of this. Ryan Blaney in that 12. I think he's got a good chance, you know? I think he's got a good chance, Ryan Blaney, in that 12. Well, of course, he's a defending champion, isn't he? My God, am I getting first name wrong? What the hell am I doing? What am I saying? Yeah, he's a defending Spring Cup champion, right? I don't know why I doubt myself. Look at this, 3 wide here. Do you know what though, Kruth? Or Krauth, I don't know how you're pronouncing that, but this has been an unbelievably clean race so far. In terms of incidents, with 62 laps to go. This has absolutely flown by with 1 full course caution. What? Nah, but it's starting to get a little bit... It's starting to get rowdy now. Look at this, 3 wide here. Wow. Up into the middle. AJ Allmendinger leads the Daytona 500. 60 laps to go. Yeah, we've still got 61 laps. Yeah, the big one will happen. But to get to this point, with it being so clean, I feel like that's unusual. You know what I mean? I feel like that's unusual. That look at this though. The 3 wide. Look at the bump drafting going on here. AJ Allmendinger on the inside. Oh. I mean, I might be, if you're from the US watching this on like Fox, I might be like 30 seconds to a minute behind you, but it is what it is. When we get to the F1, I'll be bang on live. But when it's NASCAR from the US, I'm going to be a little bit behind because I'm watching it on a Dutch TV channel. So it's going to be a bit behind, but it is what it is, you know. You either cry about it or you just get on with it. Oh, here comes Ready. Whoa. Truex in the 19. Switched it up and then it's gone to the outside. And then look at the 31 coming through. Hemrick. But leading the way in the 16, AJ Allmendinger. Yes, Farron, welcome into the stream, bro. How are we doing? Thought I'd do something a little bit different on this Sunday evening. You know what I mean? Hey, Farron, do you know when football channels try and do the Super Bowl and they try and pretend like they know what they're on about? This is my Super Bowl. That's the best way I can describe what the hell I'm doing here tonight. This is my Super Bowl. I don't really know what's going on, but I've gone full send anyway. Wait, what the hell? AJ Allmendinger in the 16 on that inside line. Now look at this, there's still 3 wide there in the midfield. There's still about 25 cars in this lead pack. You know, and that's what you got to be, like who said before. Monday evening. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Yeah, sorry. It's Monday evening, yeah. It's because this got delayed by 24 hours, so it should have been Sunday evening UK time, but it got delayed 24 hours. So yeah, it's Monday evening. But if I do the full series of this, it'll be Sunday evenings. I think I might. Do you know what I mean? It's fun. I like it, and I'll proper get into it as well. You know, the first like half dozen races, it's like Uzu and what's what. But once I gather the intel on this, and I properly, because I've been into it before. Like I said before, I watched the full championship when Brad Keselowski was champion. I think it was like 2012 or 2013. I watched every race. I was fully into it, and then I've just let it slip. Like I've just been so. Like F1's been the main focus of everything that I've just let this slip, and I've not watched it for years properly. Like I've seen bits and bobs and that, but I've not properly sat down and watched this for years. And so I thought, this season, let's rep it, let's do it, let's have a go. And look at this, Denny Hamlin getting a bump draft in the middle lane. Here comes Denny Hamlin. Yeah, Sean. How we doing, bro? How are the COD tournaments going, bro? I heard that you just missed out on a playoff or something, so... but the seasons are like another 2 weeks and then the next season starts, so... It's calm, innit? You get another chance and another chance. Yeah, we've not had the big one yet. But it's cooking up. In playoffs, lost in the final. Yeah, I heard that. I was on with Jamza the other night. I seen that. But you get another chance, innit? It'll roll round again, but... Cheeky 250. Can't complain with that, innit? Can't complain with that. LaJoy. Here comes LaJoy. LaJoy to the lead of the race in the 7. On that middle lane, LaJoy being pushed along by Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin now into the last quarter of the race. 53 laps to go in the Daytona 500. And it's Denny Hamlin who's bump drafting LaJoy into the lead. And the number 20, Christopher Bell. Do you know what? That Joe Gibbs Racing, Christopher Bell, he has been in the top. He's been in and around it this entire race, you know. But now, Denny Hamlin, now we enter the last quarter of this race. And look at that, Joey Logano's like just in the mid-pack. Logano's 14th after leading so much of it. Well, leading it, you know, he led a good 20, 30 laps, didn't he, Logano? Look at this, and the number 7 of LaJoy. And here comes the number 8 then, Kyle Busch. So LaJoy's on the outside then being pushed along by Denny Hamlin. But here comes the middle line. The 3 wide. You've got the 16 down low. The 16 of AJ Allmendinger down low. In the middle, it's Kyle Busch in the number 8. And up top is the number 7 of Corey LaJoy. And they go 3 wide now with 51 laps to go. Wow. Fair play, man. Fair play for this being... I tell you what, the first 3 quarters of this race have been clean. What channel's this on? It's not, Sean. It's not on any channel. No, it's on like Fox Sports in the US, but I've got this Dutch channel called Ziggo Racing. What's it called? Ziggo Sport Racing. If you've got Ziggo Sport Racing, mate, they show it in Dutch. But yeah, no, it's not on any UK channel, is it? You know what I mean? It used to be on a UK channel, but it was like 12 quid a month for that channel or something. But I don't know if they still do it. I don't think there's any way to like properly watch this in the UK. That's why I'm on Dutch TV, innit? On a full rig up. Probably about a minute behind live, but who cares, bro? It's Sunday night. I'm having a rum and coke. Fuck 'em. Oh, it's not even Sunday night. It's Monday night. It should have been Sunday night. Anyway, it's Monday night. It'll be Sunday night from every now on. If I decide to do the full season of this, it'll be Sunday nights. It's Monday night. Look at this then, Kyle Busch being pushed along. Who's that purple car, the 48? Is it Alex Bowman in the 48? I tell you what, he's poised, isn't he? In that 48. Alex Bowman. Where I've got American people. Think you found it? Yeah, man. Daytona 500, bruh. Get on it. Mind you, if you watch it on like Fox Sports or something, you'll probably be a minute ahead of me, so no spoilers. 49 laps to go. I tell you what, we're waiting on a big wreck here. There's only been one incident. I've watched Daytona 500s in the past where where it's just gone on all night because there's been about 10 incidents. This has been clean as you like so far. As Denny Hamlin in the 11, he's the OG. He was the one I always followed, you know, back in the day. Denny Hamlin takes the lead on the outside line. In the 11, Hamlin leads the Daytona 500 with 48 laps to go. It's Hamlin from the number 7 of LaJoy on the outside. On the inside is Kyle Busch being pushed along by the number 48 of Alex Bowman. And then Christopher Bell. Oh, look at this then. Bowman giving Busch the big bump draft down the back straight. Denny Hamlin is always there, bro. Denny Hamlin has been there or thereabouts for at least a decade. Denny Hamlin has always been a decent driver on it. Do you know what I mean? He's always been at the sharp end, Denny Hamlin, you know. Whether it be controversially or not, you can't deny. Like, I was watching this 10 years ago, it's Denny Hamlin. I tune in now, it's Denny Hamlin, bro. He's always been at that sharp end. And I am loving that purple and white FedEx livery as well, I can't lie. And the Toyota is looking good, you know. Pirate website, yeah. Probably Pirate website's probably ahead of this. I'm on Captain Morgan, innit? I'm on the Captain Morgan Spiced. But that's how it's going to be. Like I said before, I do the F1 and F2 on a serious thing, and then this will just be a chill out. Like, get your drinks out, get your snacks out, and just chill and on a Sunday night, innit? Well, this one's on Monday because it got delayed. It should have been yesterday. But it got delayed because of heavy rain in Florida, so they pushed it back 24 hours. I'm glad they did because I wouldn't have been able to do it, but now this could be the start of something. It's a bit of fun, innit? I'd be watching it anyway, so I thought might as well back it. But I haven't followed this properly in like 10 years. Swear, like. But I tell you what, if I watch it every single week, oh. Like I said before, by the time we get to the end of summer, if I've been watching every round, I'll be fully invested. Hamlin leads on the outside. It's Kyle Busch on the inside. Number 8. Hamlin versus Busch. Exactly. That's it, Sean, isn't it? Like, for the first 2 years of the channel, it's just been F1. So this year I'm going to branch out a bit because Verstappen killed it last year. You know, Verstappen just killed the sport, bro. So I can't just, if I just stick with F1, like, on what, like, one point is that it's only like 20-30 streams a year. So it's just not enough content. And the other point is that if the same guy's winning 19 out of 22 races, he's killing it anyway. So I thought we'll do F2 this season, which is all like the young hot shots coming through, like the junior category. So I'll do F2 as well. And then I thought, do you know what? This could just be like a casual thing that I do on Sunday nights. And just like have a drink and have a chill and have a chat. And just do like a casual thing on a Sunday night. And also this series, if I do it properly, it's every single Sunday from now till like middle of November. So it's just more stuff. You know, it just means that it's triple the amount of streams than if I just do F1. And like trying to do like F1 previews and reviews is just like, it's just hard trying to do like a F1 like preview and stuff. Like, you could spend like the whole day preparing like an F1 preview, and then like it's just not worth it. Do you know what I mean? So I'll obviously still do most of qualifying and every single Grand Prix this season, and then back the F2 as well, and then back this. Why not? Should do banger racing. Yeah, banger racing. Nah, because this is still a major like series. Can't just be like rocking up everything. But yeah, I just thought like, why not like branch out a bit this season? See what happens, innit? See what happens. Because obviously I'm a noob now, but 15 races in. Because honestly, this series is like 30 races a year, like no joke. Like 30 races a year. Like by the time I'm 15 races in, do you know what I mean? I'll know who's who, what's what, and why is why, and then we're in. Do you know what I mean? Then we're at the game. Then this is just like a let's have a look and see what it's about. God, league watchalongs. I gotta stick to a category, innit? I can't start. I might do some sim racing streams this year, but I've got to find a way to make it. I've got to find an idea that makes it sort of entertaining in a way. Because the thing about iRacing is that most of the time, like if I do like iRacing like stream all night, only like 10% of it would be actually racing. Like it's all just practice, qualifying, sitting in the lobby, like waiting, like actual action, actual racing is like 10% of it. So I've got to find a way of like trying to, I don't know. It's difficult to make iRacing entertaining content. But anyway. So it's Hamlin still leads them. 40 laps to go. Hamlin on the outside. Kyle Busch on the inside. Oh, Denny Hamlin, OG. Watch Scump for that. Watch who's Scump? What does he stream? What? Sim racing. Never heard of him. Oh, that was close. That was seriously close to a wreck then, with the 20 of Christopher Bell giving Kyle Busch a good old nudge there as he went to the high side. But Joey Logano is now the lead car on that inside line. So yeah, Kyle Busch decides, nah, I want the outside line. I don't want that inside. Wow, and he just slots in just about. Yeah, he bailed out of that inside line. He was like, nah, I'm not about it. Oh, that was risky. Just about got away with it without wrecking. Damn, that was close. But they're still under green flag conditions. 38 laps to go. What are the odds they get to the end of this completely green? Imagine that. This would be the fastest Daytona 500 ever if they get to the end from here on green flag. Surely, mate. When I've watched this in the past, it's taken like 4 hours. They've just whammed through this in like an hour and a half. Bro, this has been the cleanest 500. And I've not seen many of them, but I swear this is the cleanest 500s that it's got to be in the last like 20 years so far. There's 37 laps to go, so you can't count all your chickens yet, but my God, this has been... Look at that then, Logano on the apron. Logano takes the lead, retakes the lead of the Daytona 500 with 37 laps to go. And now it's going to start getting edgy because the guys at the back of the pack are going to start getting impatient and going to try and force moves. And that's when you get the big wrecks. But Logano leads from Reagan. Keselowski now, Brad Keselowski from nowhere pops up into third place. Whoo! 4 to go. Oh, it's COD League. Oh yeah. I won't be doing that anyway. I won't be doing gaming stuff. You know what I mean? Motorsport, madman. We can't branch out too much. I'm just talking about other motorsport series, not branch out too much. Start doing bake a cake. Start doing football watch-alongs. You know what I mean? There's a limit. There's a limit to it. Wow. How is it still under green flags? Fair play, man. Joey Logano back in the lead with 35 laps to go. Could it end up being Logano versus Hamlin? They were when I used to watch this properly like 10 years ago, Logano and Hamlin was the ones I backed, bro. They were my favourite, innit? Way back. It was Logano, Hamlin, Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle and Kurt Busch. You know, they were the top guys. Jeff Gordon, do you know what I mean? He was at the end of his career, though, Jeff Gordon, when I was watching. But Hamlin and Logano have been at it for years. They've been at it for at least a decade. At least. Minimum. If not more, like 15 years. But Logano leads. Being bump drafted by Ronald Reagan. No, I'm joking. David Reagan. David Reagan is second, then Brad Keselowski, who I don't think Brad Keselowski's really featured in, definitely not in the top 5 the entire race, but now comes to crunch time. Brad Keselowski, the 2012 Sprint Cup champion, into the top 3. Briscoe in the number 14. Chase Briscoe in the 14 is in 4th, and then Denny Hamlin 5th. Kyle Busch. Sorry, gonna make that mistake every single time I do this. Yeah, Kyle Busch P6, Christopher Bell in the 20 P7, then Will Byron in the 24 P8, then Reddick. Is he called Daniel Suarez, that guy? I've heard of him. Number 10. Oh, what number is he? Daniel Suarez. I can't find him on there. Yeah, he is called Daniel Suarez, number 99. Anyway, he's just outside the top 10. But Joey Logano leads with 32 laps to go. Still under green flag conditions. And it's Logano who leads the inside line. And Denny Hamlin coming on the outside. Oh my God, Logano, Hamlin 1-2 with 32 laps to go. Yeah, Hamlin's like 43, exactly. How old's Logano? I've got it on here. I did a bit of homework, didn't I? Logano's 33, so Logano. But yeah, Hamlin 43, man. How is this still green? You're predicting the big one with 4 to go. If this goes green to the end, this has got to be one of the fastest Daytona 500s ever. But now I appreciate if you shout me out on the Twitter in it. It's not. Shout me out when it's the first race of the season, first Grand Prix of the season, isn't it? Bahrain Grand Prix, Saturday the 2nd of March. Then we're on smoke. Then we're coming in on flames, bro. That's when we really start. This is just kind of like a chill out, warm up kind of. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a chill. Let's have a drink. But when it gets to Bahrain Grand Prix. You know I go in, mate. You know I go in. We're locked in. We are locked in. No Captain Morgan. Look at that. Denny Hamlin getting a big bump draft from the number 8 of Kyle Busch. It's Hamlin versus Logano, mate. This is like, what year is this? Like 2010 or 2024? And look at that, Len. Logano blocking Hamlin. Logano to the outside. Bro, these are the two drivers that are backed in the day. When I used to watch 10 years ago, these are the two drivers fighting at the front, and it's still Logano versus Hamlin 10 years later. Wow. I can't believe Logano Hamlin is 1-2 with 29 laps to go, bro. You're kidding me. Look at the number 60 on the inside. Yeah, Reagan. Yeah, Sean. First two races of the F1 season are on a Saturday because of Ramadan. So the move. So Bahrain Grand Prix Saturday the 2nd of March, and then Saudi Arabian Grand Prix Saturday the 9th of March. So that's when we really get going, and hopefully get a few in and all the rest of it. But this can just be a chill series in the middle of the night. The guy who's doing a super good job stopping the momentum in the top lane. Yeah, man. He blocks it off when he needs to block it off. This is Hamlin versus Logano. Oh my God, they were the two. They were the ones I used to back. And they still find out at the front now. Is it David Reagan there in second? So at the moment, then, so Logano's on the inside, being bump drafted by Reagan in the 60. But look at this, and Hamlin on the outside. So it's Logano on the inside versus Hamlin on the outside, being pushed along by Kyle Busch and Christopher Bell, I think that is, in the 20. Who's on the outside line as well. So on the inside, we've got Logano, Reagan, and the Haas of, is that the 41? The 45, Tyler Reddick. So on the inside, we've got Hamlin, Reagan, and Reddick. And on the inside, we've got Logano. Is it Logano being with Kyle Busch? Oh, look at this, and it's Hamlin, Busch, and Christopher Bell up top, and down low is Logano, Reagan, and 25 laps to go. This has been the fastest Daytona 500 I've ever seen. Whenever I've watched it in the past, 10 incidents, goes on for 5 hours, all-nighter. This has been as clean as a whistle, mate, so far. But we're into the last 8th of the race. Surely somebody's gonna do a bit of a risky move. Logano who leads with 25 laps to go in this incredibly well-behaved Daytona 500, I have to say. An incredibly well-behaved Daytona 500. I mean, I thought, there's going to be 8 crashes, 20-minute yellow flag to bridge. This has been smooth. But the thing is, the guys that aren't in the mix now, we've got 23 laps to go. The thing is, the people that are in the back half of this leading pack are going to start getting impatient and start doing more and more risky things. And everything's just going to get more and more tense. And the nearer we get to the end, the more likely it is that we get a massive wreck from someone doing something unpredictable or risky or a bit of a gamble or taking a chance. So we can't count all our chickens yet. We're still 23 laps to go, and it's Logano from David Reagan up at the front. They're on the inside line. Starts 58, wins 2, top 10's 18. This is David Reagan's stats. 2011 July Daytona winner. Oh, look at this and green flag pit stops from some of the guys in the leading pack. Oh my God. This race, bro. Gone from green flag pit stop to green flag pit stops with no incident in between. This has got to be, honestly, one of the fastest Daytona 500s ever. If they get to the end under green conditions, it's unbelievable, this. Oh, steady on, guys. Look at how you get swamped if you're not in the... oh, look at this then. Another half dozen cars pit then. So it's green flag pit stops. So I guess from this then, nobody can make it to the end on the fuel. Because you'd risk it with the tyres. There's 20 laps to go. Yeah, cheers. You just risk it. But they mustn't be able to make it on fuel. They must. So the fact that these lot are pitting must mean nobody's getting to the end, bro. Everybody's got a pit. Look at the state of this. Fair play, man. Fair play. This has been such a clean race. Look at this, and I think Hamlin's in. And the 8, Kyle Busch is in as well. 20 laps to go in the 2024 Daytona 500. And there's still 20 cars out there. Logano's still out there. David Reagan, Keselowski now in the top 3. Then Chastain in the 1. Ross Chastain is now P4 in the number 1 car. Then Ryan Briscoe in the 14. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47. I don't think I mentioned him up to this point in the whole race. And there's still about 20 cars in that leading pack that haven't pitted. Now, here we come then. So, Logano pits, about half of the top 20 pit there then. So, there's only about 10 cars left out there. But Logano pits with most of the rest of the leaders. 19 laps to go in the 500. Ooh, baby, this is going to be... How is this going to play out? How is this going to play out now? I mean, you've got to say hats off to, like, the reliability and nobody's, like, lost the rear end and smashed it in the wall on their own accord. Like, you always see 1 or 2 free guys, like, just make a mistake and just end up in the wall at, like, some random point of the race. We see none of that. No mistakes. And now the rest of the top group all pit together. They're like 4, 5 wide in the pit lane. What the fuck? Yo. Yeah, so everyone's at a pit with like less than 20 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Wow, this is set up for a mazza. Oh, mate. Still do the rest of the season. Bollocks to it. $18 laps to go, still under green. Look at this then. So now all the packs that have all pitted on different laps are all merging together again. Incredible scenes. Has Logano got the momentum to get back to the front of the pack? This is the thing. This is what it's all about. Look at how they're weaving in and out of traffic, mate. Has Logano got the momentum to get back to the front? Look at the state of this. Ross Chastain, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Daniel Suarez in the 99. It's right at the front now after the pit stops, but Joey Logano with the momentum is coming through on the high side, weaving in and out of cars. Oh, but don't wreck. He's giving him a shove, but don't wreck. 17 laps to go in the Daytona 500 and Joey Logano giving him a big shove. And look at the momentum on the inside lane. Oh, Logano's up to second on the outside, just behind Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain leads the Daytona 500 with 16 laps to go. Still under green flag conditions. I'll tell you what, they've had 185 laps under green flag. What the fuck? Well, if you don't include like the stage things with the yellow flag, with the stage victories, if you don't include that, we've had like 185 laps under green. This is crazy. What, bro? What? The one of Ross Chastain on the inside, Logano in the 22 on the outside. They come up to lap Austin Dillon. Oh, look at that. He comes up to the high side to block Joey Logano. Oh, baby. Oh, it's getting incredibly. Oh. How they didn't wreck there, I don't know. Stenhouse Jr. leads. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. leads the Daytona 500 with 15 laps to go. Oh, mate, when they change lanes, bro, and there's like an effect. Oh my God, he's been left out to dry, the 47. Stenhouse Jr. is not going to win this race. He's been left out to dry in the middle. Kyle Larson tries to push him along, but Stenhouse Jr. in that middle lane has been left out to dry, and it's now Ross Chastain who leads. No, it's not. Who is that? Daniel Suarez in the 99 leads the Daytona 500 with 14 laps to go. What? The 24, William Byron, pushing him along. Oh my goodness me, how is this still green? Sucked down the honey hole. Mate, yeah, if you're not in the right lane, if you get stuck in that middle, and the inside and outside start gaining momentum, you're stuck in that middle, mate. You're dropped like a stone. You're gone. Oh, look at this. How is this still... Look at Chase Elliott's right there. Chase Elliott is right at the sharp end in that middle lane. And look at the number 24 being pushed by the 48. Bowman pushing Byron to the front on the inside. Logano's now stuck on the outside behind the number 1 of Ross Chastain. It's Chastain and Logano on the outside. Look at this, here they come though. Look at the momentum on the outside. Chastain and Logano take the lead. Ross Chastain leads. Is he going to go to the inside and block? Yeah, he is. Chastain goes to the inside after that big bump draft from Logano. Chastain goes to the inside and then back to the outside. He's got to cover every base and then gets another nudge from Joey Logano in the corner. 12 laps to go, mate. Oh, this is phenomenal. Oh, how are we not wrecking? How are we not wrecking? Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. William Byron on the inside. Daniel Suarez in the middle. Oh, and he's weaving. Oh, they're so close, but it's Ross Chastain on the outside with Joey Logano giving him the bump draft. Oh, mate, 3 wide everywhere. Yeah, they're racing hard now. Yeah, there's no being polite and biding your time now. This is all out. Oh my God, nah, they're gonna wreck because people are gonna defend lanes. They're gonna see the momentum coming and they're gonna try and defend it. Look, it's nearly 4 wide. Oh my God. Now people are gonna start seeing the momentum and make an unpredictable move. And these guys are gonna wreck, bro. Look at this. Holy moly. Chastain on the inside, Logano on the outside, side by side for the lead, and then they go 3 wide behind. Oh my God, you got Ross Chastain on the outside, Logano, and then the 24 of William Byron, and then the outside Brad Keselowski, and then they go 3 wide behind them. Look at the bump draft. William Byron pushing Ross Chastain to the front, and Logano's been left out to dry on the outside. Oh, mate, Logano's been quick from beginning. Look at that. Then Ross Chastain blocking Logano on the outside. Logano with the major momentum, but been blocked out here. Ooh, 10 laps to go. Still no big wreck. We had one wreck about 6 laps, 10 laps in at the beginning. One wreck in this entire... Chastain leads Logano, leads Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Alex Bowman, Daniel Suarez, Todd Gilliland, Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott is the top 10 with 9 laps to go. Oh, look at Chastain blocking. And the number 6 is up into second, and he gives Chastain a good shove. Oh, he's getting... Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, he's big. Oh, he's big. Oh, the entire field. Oh, it's the big one. 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 Oh, massive wreck. Massive wreck. Massive wreck. Massive wreck. Massive. Whoa. That was just brewing. That was just mate. That last 5 laps then before that wreck was absolutely mint. Oh my God. Those last 5 laps then before that wreck was... Wow, you have to. I mean, fair play, man. That was a really clean race up until that point. It was. You're always gonna have a massive crash like that. Byron lost it, yeah. I think it was only like Ross Chastain at the front that got away with that. Like, swear it, like everyone else got caught in that. Wow. Byron lost it. I need to see a replay, but someone got tagged from the rear and like, oh my God. Logano was looking so good as well. Logano was leading. Logano was in the top 3 like throughout the entire race. Look at how many cars are out of that. We need to see a replay of this. We need to see the replay, but wow. Yeah, Logano led like 50 laps, like. And there he is clambering out of the car. I tell you what, there was only like, because that wreck started right at the front. Like, I swear, like, only a couple of cars at the front got away with that, and everybody else just got involved in that wreck. Well, let me have a look at this. So you've got Ross Chastain at the front. Then it's the number 6 of Keselowski in second. Then Joey Logano. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Holy shit. Yeah, it's just all getting... Oh, yeah, it's the 24 hits Keselowski. The 24 hits Keselowski. The 24... William Byron hits Brad Keselowski, and then it's just absolute carnage. At least 20 cars involved in that. At least 20 cars involved in that. What? But Chastain, so, oh, it's literally only Ross Chastain gets away. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, that purple car, Alex Bowman gets away with it as well. But I tell you what, there's not many escape from that scot-free. There is not many cars escape from that scot-free. Maybe half a dozen out of the entire field escape that wreck scot-free. How did Denny Hamlin? Oh, he got a bit of damage, but gee, man, that took out a serious majority of the field there. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I wonder if it's Bowman who started that. Bowman with the bump draft. I think Bowman with the bump draft has upset the 24 of William Byron, and then William Byron has taken out Brad Keselowski, and then that's caused absolute carnage. Yeah, I think that's what's happened. I think Alex Bowman has given the 24 William Byron a bit of an unwanted bump draft, and then William Byron hits Brad Keselowski, and Brad Keselowski then wipes out half of the entire field. Like, not his fault. Like, just gets whammed. You see Bowman and Byron. Bowman nudges Byron. Byron hits Keselowski, and then all hell breaks loose. Because Keselowski just gets fully spun round. Like, Keselowski just gets absolutely fully spun into the next dimension and just wipes out the entire field. Fucking G's, mate. Wow. I tell you what, there's only half a dozen cars have escaped, like, scot-free out of that, mate. Ross Chastain, pure luck, mate. Ross Chastain, who's leading it, gets away with it. Everybody else involved in that wreck, bro. Literally. Let's have a look at this replay. So you got Bowman in the purple car there, the 48. Oh, mate, Keselowski takes out. So Keselowski's taking, and then it just creates this chain reaction that everyone just wrecks, bro. Joey Logano's involved. Oh, my God, it's just mayhem. Absolute mayhem. Yeah, that's it. Looked like tried to bump Byron, but didn't get him square, and that made Byron lose control. Yeah, I think Bowman tried to bump Byron, and like you say, Byron just lost the rear end, hits Keselowski, boom. And yeah, how many laps was it to go? I don't think you were too far off with your prediction of like 4 to go. You weren't too far off. There was like, 15 to go or something like that? 12? 15, 12 laps to go, something like that. Yeah, 8 or 9. Yeah, 8 or 9. Like, yeah. The thing is, you saw that brewing, though. The last, 3 or 4 laps before that happened, it was getting a bit like... I was like, whoa. The last 3 or 4 laps before that happened was like... You know what I mean? It was cooking. It was definitely cooking. Wow, man. That wreck is always going to happen, innit? You're always going to get a bit of a... Do you know what I mean? You're always going to get something like that. But yeah, now it's just a massive cleanup. The thing is, how many cars are out from this now? Jeepers. Has Hamlin managed to stay in the race? I think so. I think Hamlin's managed to stay in. But I think Logano's done for. I think there's a good 10 cars that are absolutely done for here. Jesus. God, God. Just seeing all the onboard cameras with him now, and it's just like absolute carnage. Basically, just getting whacked from. Oh God. Let's have a look on board with. I think this is number 12 of Ryan Blaney. Oh, Blaney, there's nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing he can do, bro. He's hurt his wrist as well. Like, nah, that's just. There's nothing he can do there, man. Just Keselowski gets hit, and Keselowski just goes straight up to the high side, bang into the wall, and anybody in that high side is just on a wreck, mate. You've no chance. You've absolutely no chance. Oh, look at that. God. And Logano with the... It's the most prestigious race in NASCAR, and the guys go so hard for it. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, exactly. It's the biggest race of the season, isn't it? So, like, obviously... The nearer and nearer it gets to the end, the more and more desperate they start getting. Especially the guys that, say you've got that leading pack of like 25 cars. The guys, you know, if you're sat 19th with 10 laps to go, you know, you might try and do something erratic to try and get up there, you know. And then, but this happened right at the front. You know, Bowman into Byron, they were like third and fourth. You know, Bowman into Byron, and then Byron into Keselowski. Keselowski up to the high side into the 12 of Blaney, and then and Blaney was like leading that top. You know, Blaney was on the high side in like third place, like just wiped out everybody. Ross Chastain's got away with it. I think Bowman's got away with it. And, you know, a handful of others. But, yeah, wow, red flag in that. Oh, we might be on for a bit of a delay, but, you know how it is. Involved in the wreck, Kyle Larson, Keselowski. Oh, I need to... Oh, I can't read. Involved in Gill and there's so many cars involved in that wreck. Lap 192, 8 left to go. And it was such a clean 500 as well, like. Wow. It was such a clean 500 as well. Look at this then, the whole race has just been... I mean, when you get a wreck like that, it's just pure luck, really. Whether you're involved in it or not, it's just sheer dumb luck. Like, it's just interviewing the pit crew chief or whatever, and you know, it's like, oh, the car's been strong, the strategy's been well, yeah, but it's sheer dumb luck that you're not involved in that wreck. Like, at the end of the day, you've got to be lucky not to be involved in the incidents, and then you've got to have the pace and the strategy. You know, you got to play the chess game right and be in the right place at the right time, and then you just got to be lucky enough not to be involved in the big wrecks as well. It's just a combination of so many factors. You could be the fastest car out there and for 10 years straight and never win this race just because you're not in the right place at the right time. You're just involved in that unfortunate wreck, you know, or 5 wrecks. It's just fucking whether you roll a 666 or not, you know. Like Joey Logano's done so well, led like 50 laps, wiped out. Like nothing that he did wrong, just wiped out, like eliminated. Like, bro. Ryan Blaney knocked out. Yeah, Ryan Blaney was right at the front. Look at this. Yeah, Ryan Blaney was right at the front. Bowman hits Byron into Keselowski, and boom. Game fucking done. Wow. Sometimes you spot can help you through it, but most of the time you just got to hope. Yeah. Especially if you're further back, like if the crash has happened up front and you're 8 cars back, then you can be like, right, low side, or whatever, or and you stand a chance of avoiding it. But if it's just happening in front of you, like, you know, if you're at the back of the pack and that happens at the front, then you've got half a chance of. But, or you know, put yourself at the front. Whatever happens behind, you're ahead of the crash. You know, Ross Chastain was at the front. Everybody else wrecked. Keep yourself out of trouble by leading the race. Suppose not a bad strat, is it? Damn, son. Byron made it out alive somehow, has he? That's Keselowski. I think he's out, bruv. Yeah, Brad Keselowski. Yeah, look, he was making the pass to lead and then just got taken out, bro. In fact, that's bang on. Brad Keselowski was making a pass down the inside for the lead of the race and got wiped out. Like, if you really deep it, like, Brad Keselowski was on the inside going for the lead of the race with 8 laps to go and just gets eliminated, like. Do you know what? He'd been a bit of a dark horse throughout the race as well. The 9's still in it. Chase Elliott's still in it. I don't know how long this delay is going to be. But we'll get through it anyway. If it's another 10 minutes, if it's another 2 hours, I'll back it anyway. In for a penny, in for a pound. Bowman made it out alive too, and he caused the crash. Yeah, Bowman into the back of Byron, and Byron into Keselowski. So, but I saw that. Yeah, I saw in the replays that Bowman got out of it unscathed, which is a bit. Oh well. Yeah, so it's Keselowski into Logano. So Keselowski just whammed Logano out of it. And yeah, speedway racing, it's a lot of fun until it sucks, yeah. Speedway racing, it's a lot of fun until it sucks, yeah. You it's just pure luck at that point. Like, it's just a chain reaction, and then you just get whammed out of the race for like no, and you're just chilling. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, Logano might lead 50 laps, have a strong car, have great pace, and all the rest of it. But if you just get absolutely wiped out, with 8 laps to go. This, you can have the strongest car. Mate, it's just look at the amount of cars involved in that wreck. Right, they're trying to. I think they're trying to get it back under. I think they're trying to get them back underway again behind the safety car. Oh, I don't know if they call it a safety car, but yeah, they're trying to get it back underway again. Oh, mate. Savage. What's that? Oh, yeah, I need that. Do, 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 do. Right, what's the order? What's the order? What's the order? They're telling me in Dutch on the... I need to know the order. Been a good race, yeah. You know what I thought they were... Do you know, I had half a hope of them getting to the end. You know, what do they call it? Green, white, checkered. But I had a hope of him going straight through to the end without any incident. I wonder if there's ever been a completely incident-free Daytona 500. From, you know, from green flag to checkered flag. I bet there must have been one or two that have been completely incident-free. But fair play, you know, we've had 90% of this race has been completely incident-free. Now, whether we get a knock-on effect because, you know, yellow flags breed more yellow flags, you know, so this could be it could be a chaotic last 7 laps, but we need to see the order. I've not got it up. It's not up on the screen yet what the actual running order is yet. But I imagine it's Chastain at the front, no? I'll have a look in a minute. But yeah, it's been a good race, man, definitely. Come on, give me the running order. Chase Elliott's still up there. I think Chase Elliott's top 10. It's wiped out so many of the leading contenders, that. It's just... Is Denny Hamlin still in or not? I feel like he took a bit of a hit, but... Not too bad to retire from the race, really. I wouldn't have thought. Is Hamlin still alive? Right, here's the running order then. Right, so it looks like it's Chastain. Then it's the 24 of... so it's Chastain at the front. Then it's the 24 of William Byron, who caused this whole thing. 7 laps. Right, there's going to be 7 laps to go. Then it's Bowman. So it's... Where's Chase Elliott? Is Chase Elliott on like a spare front wheel? What the... Right, so it's Chastain, followed by Byron, followed by Bowman. Chase Elliott's 5th. Who's that 4th? Hamlin 21st. So Hamlin's still in it, but he ain't going to win it. He's in it, but he ain't going to win it. So it's Chastain. Oh, look at this. They're pitting as well. Okay. 6 laps to go. Well, so they're counting down the laps now, even though they're under yellows and the safety car's not coming. They're counting the laps, okay? So what are we going to get? A couple of laps under green? What's the idea here? Green, white, checkered, or what? Like from here on in. Cindric, right? Okay, so it's Cindric in fourth. So it's Chastain. It's Chastain, Byron, Bowman, Cindric, Elliott. Top 5. All right, we establish it. You know what I mean? I'm an absolute. This must be excruciating to watch. But I tell you what, by the time we get into like round 15, round 20 of the season, I'll be giving it full beans. Full beans. Yeah, so it's Ross Chastain, Byron and Bowman like literally caused this whole thing, and the second and third. Savage. Well, it wasn't really Byron's fault. It was Bowman. Bowman in the 48, Bowman in the 48, I reckon he might have caused all this. Bowman in the 48. Then when Alex Bowman looking a little bit guilty, but sure he did. I don't know how Bowman's still alive. Like you said before, how is Bowman like? I mean Byron, sorry, the 24. How is he like unscathed from all of this? Who'd you have to win from here, Cruz? Who's your money on from here? Chase Elliott. I hope Chase Elliott wins it from here now. From 5th. I hope Chase Elliott wins it from here now. To be honest with you, because really, I like Hamlin and Logano, and they've both just been like eliminated from the running. Do you know what I mean? Logano's out. Hamlin, like you say, down in 21st. He ain't winning from there. I like Hamlin, Logano, and I don't know. I mean, they're the OGs, innit? But I'd like Chase Elliott to win it, I think, for now. Looking at this. Do you know what? What's his name? Christopher Bell, yeah? Christopher Bell has been at the sharp end the entire race. He's been in that top 10 since lap 1. So, you never know. But with, it's going to be 5 laps. What are you going to get? Like a 4-lap sprint? Kyle Busch to win, he's in 8th. Kyle Busch in that red and the green and blue one, isn't he? Kyle Busch, 7th, 7th, 8th. You're not going to make up that many positions, are you, really? You're looking at, like, the top 5, really. With what you're going to get, like, 3-4 laps. That's if we don't get incident, but obviously, they're going to literally do, like, green, white, checkered finish now, aren't they, from here? Like, literally. Like, 3-4 lap sprint. Like, yeah, cheers. Ross Chastain on the high side. William Byron on the inside. Then you got Bowman. Here we go. They're getting lined up. 5-lap sprint then. Holy. Oh my God. Boogity. Let's go racing, boys. 5 laps to go. It's 1 a.m. Alright, let's get a winner. Let's go. William Byron takes the lead in the 24. It's Ross Chastain on the outside. William Byron. Oh, he gets a little nudge on the inside. William Byron. Ross Chastain on the outside being pushed by Bowman in the 48. Bowman who caused that earlier big one. Well, in my view anyway. So it's Chastain and Bowman on the outside with Chase Elliott. On the inside, it's Byron, Cindric, LeJoe. What did he call him? How are you pronouncing that? Fucking LeJoy. It's still side by side. 3 laps to go. Ross Chastain leads the Daytona 500 in the 1 on the outside, but here comes William Byron on the inside in the 24. The 2 of Cindric. Austin Cindric is right there, you know. Oh, let's have a look at this. That inside line has got all the momentum. There was a bit of a risky bump draft there, but that inside line has got all the momentum, you know. The guys on the outside have been left out to dry, and now they're going 3 wide at the back of this leading. Oh, look at this. Wow. William Byron having to defend into turn 1. Woo. William Byron on the inside. Busch got stuck on the outside. Yeah. William Byron goes up to block. Oh, and another wreck. Another big wreck. Oh, no, they've managed to keep it together. Only a couple of cars out. It's not too bad. He managed to correct it. Oh, the 1, Ross Chastain. But he didn't create a huge... do you know what? Fair play, man. He didn't create a huge pile up. It's just taken like 1 car out, man. Fair play, Matt. Fair play. He didn't create a huge pile up. He corrected it. Oh, that was a final lap as well. Ooh, baby. Did Chastain get a hit then? He must have been dropping back. So Chastain gets hit, corrects it, but you know, he didn't cause a huge pile-up. What are they going to do? Is this the finish? Have they ended it? What are they doing? Are they going to call this the finish? Are they going to say that this is the finish then? What are they going to do? Oh my God! No, the Chastain and the 2 is Austin Cindric. Get together. Is that the finish? Then? So has 24 won it? Has William Byron won it then? I think William Byron's won it. I think they've just declared William Byron the winner. The 24. I think the 24's won. I think Byron's won. That's it. I think Byron's won it. Chastain tried driving the outside. Byron didn't leave him room for the inside. It looked like, yeah. And I think that's it. I think they've given it William Byron. And Bowman second. Christopher Bell. What the hell has happened to the one of Ross Chastain? That's just getting embarrassing. He's blown a tyre up. But yeah, I think that's it. Bit of an anticlimax in the end, to be honest. We didn't get that thriller finish. But William Byron in the 24 for Hendrick Motorsports is the Daytona 500 winner. William Byron's 26-year-old from North Carolina. The 2017 Xfinity champion. Oh, mate, that was a bit of an anticlimax at the end. Hey, fair play though. Wow. Whoa, don't wreck. Woo. Wow, fair play. What a livery to win in as well, with like the hot rod flames running down the side. No, fair play, man. Do you know what? Do you know what? To me, that's been all over relatively quick. Now I know this stream's been 3.5 hours long, but it's felt like an hour and a half. How has this been a 3.5 hour stream? It's felt like an hour and a half. 3.5 hours have been on. William Byron, the 26-year-old from North Carolina, becomes a Daytona 500 winner, and we kick off the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series. What's round two? What's round two called? Let me have a look at the calendar. I might be back. I might do the full season of this. It's got a weird sponsor name. I know that. It's called like the Hendrick Insurance Coca-Cola 400. Let me have a look. NASCAR Cup Series 2024 schedule. Yes, baby. Oh yeah, the I'm Better Health 400 next Sunday. We're doing that. Damn right, we're doing that. 260 laps at Hampton, Georgia. Yeah, you know what? Sunday the 25th of Feb, the I'm Better Health 400 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Yeah, cheers. And then we'll do the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. The titles of these streams are going to be mad, like the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. You are the Shriners Children's 500. Really, bro? Food City 500. The names of these races are absolutely criminal. The Food City 500. Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix. Oh, I could get behind that. Toyota Owners 400. The Cookout 400. The Cookout 400, mate. What is this? Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 400. That's a bit long, isn't it? The Geico 500. I back it. Worth 400. Okay. Advent Health 400. Goodyear 400. I respect it. NASCAR All-Star Open. I respect it. NASCAR All-Star Race. Okay. Coca-Cola 600. Yeah, that's a big one. That's at Charlotte. Enjoy Illinois 300. Some of these are cringe. Toyota Save Mart 350. Iowa. Yeah, join me on June the 16th for the Iowa Corn 350 powered by ethanol. Bro, these titles, the titles of these streams are going to be made. NASCAR Cup Series race at New Hampshire. Well, that's the only one that actually makes sense. Alley 400. Grant Park 165. NASCAR Cup Series race at Pocono. Okay. Brickyard 400. All right, respect it. Cookout 400. Okay. Firekeepers Casino 400. Coke Zero Sugar 400. Cookout Southern 500. Quaker State 400 available at Walmart. Bro, literally, these sponsors kill it, bro. Go bowling at the Glen. Are you mad? Bass Pro Shops night race. What? Hollywood Casino 400. That's got to be the best one. Atlanta's next. I like that. Hollywood Casino 400. I back that. That's funny. I like that. Yellowwood 500. Bank of America Roval 400. Some of them are just like full cheese though, aren't they? Like some of them are just so random. South Point 400, alright. NASCAR Cup Series race at Homestead, Miami, alright. Xfinity 500, alright. NASCAR Cup. Oh, that's when you're getting down to the championship stuff, innit? NASCAR Cup Series Championship, Phoenix Raceway. Yeah, but some of them are main though, aren't they? Yeah, so Sunday the 25th of Feb, 3 p.m. ET. That'll be about 8 p.m. UK time. Yeah, I'll do that. And Better Health 400. Round 2, baby. But fair play, William Byron wins the Daytona 500. Right, I'm going. It's 10 past 1 in the morning. We've had a laugh, haven't we? I'm going to do day 1 of pre-season testing for the 2024 Formula 1 season. So get in. We'll see who's quick, who's looking quick, who's not. Do you know what? Even though this has been like a 3-hour, 40-minute stream, it feels like it's been an hour and a half. Like, honestly, it's absolutely flown by. I've seen Daytona 500s in the past that have been just completely incident-ridden. It's been one incident after another and then another. And then what happens is once you get an incident, then that can breed more incidents. And then before you know it, you have 5 or 6 crashes in a row and you've barely got any of the race done. But fair play, 95% of this race was green flag action. And then obviously the big smash. And then, but yeah, William Byron in the 24 for Hendrick Motorsports wins the Daytona 500 and kicks off the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series. I'll be back for the Ambetter Health 400. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Ambetter Health 400. Damn right. Atlanta, yeah. Why not? Why not do the full season? We can do F1, F2, NASCAR, and a bit of sim racing as well on the sim rig. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for joining. Please do drop a like on the stream. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll be back on Wednesday morning for day 1 of pre-season testing ahead of the 2024 Formula 1 season. But yeah, I've been the Motorsport Madman, and I've got the wrong mouse in my hand. Yeah, I've been the Motorsport Madman. Yeah, it's been a laugh, hasn't it? Do you know what? Yeah, fun times, isn't it? Fun times, and that's what it's going to be. Like, obviously, with the F1 and the F2, like, it's a different kind of mood. With the F1 and the F2, you know, hopefully try and make something of it this season. And then the NASCAR can just be like yeah, let's have a drink, let's get the snacks, let's chill out. But it was good fun. It was good fun, and soon over. Yeah, of course, Carl, innit? 1:30 in the morning. We've done it. We've done it, Carl. We've repped it. We've been on for 4 hours. We've repped it. Aye. Right, I'll be back on Wednesday, Carl, for day 1 of pre-season testing at Bahrain, and then obviously the Bahrain Grand Prix Saturday the 2nd of March, and then Saudi Arabia, and then the Ambetter Health 400 at Atlanta, round 2 of the NASCAR Sprint Championship. So get in. Right, congratulations, William Byron, the number 24 for Hendrick Motorsports, Daytona 500 champion. I'll be back Wednesday morning, day 1, pre-season testing ahead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. thank you so much for joining. Please do drop me a like, subscribe, and I'll be back in a couple of days' time. Yeah, cheers.